Forever. Dog.
3, 2, 1. Then what happens after you say 1? Why does nobody ever tell me what happens after you say, oh wait, that means the show started. Whoops. Hey everybody, welcome back to the best show. You're here with me, Tom Scharpling, the host of the show. I've been doing this show for a few months now. I'm starting to really enjoy it. I think we're settling in and having a good time, and I hope you're having a good time with us too. We are over at thebestshow.net. You check the show out on the feed. You can watch parts when we're up on the video. You do it to it. You enjoy it. You have fun with it. Tonight we are talking about the 50 best karaoke songs, and it's going to be a good topic, so get ready. And I'm just throwing something to the people and hitting send, and now they're getting it, and now they got it. Now they're doing what I told them to do. And what did I tell them to do? I told them to go into mommy's purse and take some of the green pieces of paper that you see. That did that really happen? Soupy Sale. Oh, Soupy Sales told everybody to go in the purse. It's probably two kids did it. Two incredibly dumb kids. I want to start listing the dumb things that never actually happened. People believing War of the Worlds never happened. People jumping up when that train's coming at them at the movie theater, turn of the century, that never happened. And then people saying that all the money that poured in for Soupy Sales. No, it didn't happen. I'm calling it. Didn't happen. What I'm going to say did happen is that you sat down and listened to the best bleeping show you've ever heard in your ding-dong life. And here we go. I'm going to count it down, and then it's best show theme time. Let the countdown begin. 50, 49, 48, 6. I didn't say we go in order. 5, 3. I even jumped to 4, 2, 1. Best show. What's up, everybody? It's time for the best show. How are you tonight here on a Tuesday in September? What's up? It's September. It's Tuesday. The heat wave has broken a little bit, which is nice. To not be so hot as we were all so hot for the longest time. Remember how hot we were? We were hot. It was hot. It was Georgia Gold hot. The way my friend used to say. What is that saying? He used to say it was hotter than. He said it was like the chicken. Remember? What's his face? Ray Liotta passed away. Did a chicken commercial, a Kentucky Fried Chicken commercial with them. You listen to that on a previous episode. Fun conversation. good times abound for everybody. Now, am I going to be able to hear callers without headphones? We just heard Monster Magnet from their album Spine of God, the first long player that they ever put out, 1991. Jersey's own, the best in the biz. You wear headphones now. It was just for the music. You should be able to hear yourself in the headphones.
Yeah, Jason's correct there.
Well, that changes everything. Yeah. Well, there we go. I hear myself in the headphones. Listen to that. Listen to that. Amazing. Listen to the stentorian tones. Thought I couldn't hear myself a headphone thing going on, but thankfully it's been fixed. Yeah, I did a KFC commercial with Ray Liotta before he passed away. Good times, good times. We sold a lot of chicken, me and Ray. Me and Ray did it for you, Colonel. We did it for you, Colonel. Now, why don't we go and get it started? Yeah, the phone number is 201-989-0012. And tonight is another one of our classic list episodes. But tonight, we're going to do something we've never done before. We're going to finish a list during the same show. Can you believe that? We're going to finish a list during the same show. And to do this, I got to make sure I got my crew in place. So I got my crew in place. I got Pat. Pat, you around, Pat?
I'm here.
There he is. There's Pat. From the pride of Jersey City. There he is. Jersey's own Pat Byrne. You like
saw you today. I was on the Double Deuce not 2 hours ago.
I love it. I love it. Route 22. What did you see the boat, Pat?
I not only saw the boat, I pointed out the famous boat to my wife. I was with my bride, and she now understands the power of the Route 22.
Yes.
PC Richards and Sons that's shaped like a boat.
Yes. Do you like karaoke, Pat?
I love karaoke.
Do you have karaoke suggestions for tonight? Don't say them yet.
No, I got a few.
Okay.
Got a few.
Mike, AP Mike.
How you doing, Tom?
Oh, listen to that. How you doing? Doesn't say he right in. How are you? How are you doing, Tom? I'm doing well, Mike. Thanks for asking. I appreciate it. Mike, give yourself 100 points. Right off the top.
I got to say, Tom, I'm really appreciating, breaking new ground on the show. I mean, it's like bleeping NASA up in this piece, the way you've got all these pieces going now. And it's like,
no, Mike, call me. Mike,
incredible.
Also, yeah, Mike, give yourself another 200 points. I like it. I like this new mic. I like the new look Lisk, I call it. New look Lisk.
I mean, it's amazing.
He's got his song Hard Time. Now that's not probably available for karaoke yet. Anybody wants to do.
Not yet. We're working on it.
You and Chalky, your team up, Hard Times, came out a week ago. I doubt it's in most karaoke songbooks yet. Maybe in the new releases book. That weird narrow book that the karaoke place always has. The weird narrow book that you look at it and you're just like, I don't know anything in this. It's like, oh, I guess I'll look at new songs. And you look, you're just like, who could know any of these to just do them at karaoke? But Hard Time, we all look for, where can people hear Hard Times? The song you did with Chalky, the funk master. Funk wizard? Funk wizard.
Funk wizard.
Funk wizard, not funk master.
It's up on chalkybandcamp.com.
Okay. Love it.
I'm letting Chalky keep it all because I know how hard it is to make money on Bandcamp.
Oh, look at that. Look at that, Mike.
Wow.
Mike.
I'm saying,
Mike.
and he put more work into it. I'm like, it's all yours, Chalky.
Well, Mike.
Yeah.
Give yourself 500 more points. It's like Christmas morning. You're like Tiny Tim on Christmas morning. You go fetch the big, greatest,
I wish I
biggest
was like
goose you can
that,
get.
but I know what Bandcamp pays. So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so you're not exactly missing out on some enormous payday.
yeah.
No. And of course, Jason Dudio Gore, how are you?
I'm great, Tom. How are
Listen to
you?
that. I'm good.
It's best show Tuesday night.
Mm-hmm.
Just I feel energized being in here.
Yeah.
It's like bleeping NASA in
Look at
here.
that.
Some people have said.
Jason, take 500 points.
From Mike?
No, give them to Mike.
Oh,
Of
Mike.
your own
Here,
points.
500 points for you, Mike.
No, here's 500 more for you for that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Now, everybody, we're going to do this top 50 karaoke stuff. We're going to do a list like we've never done a list before, right, Jason?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
Gonna be like, we're going to finish this, as Mike would say, bleeping thing.
Yeah.
And look at me. There's a picture of me with the shirt. I was not a Proud Boy. I promise you. That's the Proud Boy shirt. That became the Proud Boy colors. It's me and Fred Perry.
wow.
Not Proud Boy. Not going to be one. Not a Proud Boy. Man, they ruined everything. They ruined Aladdin. They ruined outtakes from Aladdin.
How so?
Because this song is, they're named after a song from like Aladdin.
Proud Boys comes from Aladdin?
Yeah. There's a song called Proud of Your Boy that got cut out of Aladdin. That's what they based it on.
Oh, my God.
They're literally basing that dumb group on Aladdin outtakes
So
Imagine
they're big
that.
fans.
of Aladdin.
Yeah, you'd have to be to know an outtake.
Yeah, you'd have to be, I guess.
Yeah.
Deep cuts, right? I wonder if
Yeah.
they were on St. Mark's Place. Mike, remember those record stores on St. Mark's Place?
Yeah.
Looking
Sounds.
looking for a bootleg. You'd be just like, $40. And it's $40 and when $40 was a lot more. Be like, yes, Smile bootleg. Yeah, 40. I guess I'll take a flyer on this. Now you got to do that long train ride home, staring at that thing. You're like, please don't sound terrible. Please don't sound terrible. Because you can bring it up to the counter. You're like, how does this sound? They'd either be like, yeah, great.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know. No, they were
I
never.
learned my lesson early on bootlegs. I mean, I got burned, and it's like I'm not going to take that chance anymore.
They never once were just like, this one's not so hot.
Did you ever get a bootleg where you're like, oh, man, now that's where it is?
I got some
yeah,
good
yeah.
ones
You did?
back in the.
Oh, I never got one.
Those Smile bootlegs were great.
Right.
There were really good Smile bootlegs floating around, and you just had to hope you landed one of them. I probably had like 5 LPs of Smile bootlegs back in the 80s, late 80s.
Do you
know.
prefer listening to those over the Smile stuff that eventually did come out?
The stuff that came out in the Smile box that was just cleaner versions of
Yeah.
I prefer because it's much more wait, what is somebody moaning about the bribing Twitch I don't know what any of this stuff is.
What are they saying?
I don't know. Somebody's saying is Tom going to address the train wreck bribing Twitch staff allegations?
Bribing Twitch staff?
Are we bribing the Twitch staff? Well, I guess
We
we're not
should
paying
be.
enough.
Yeah, I'm going to look into
I
it
ain't
and
seeing nothing yet.
see what we can do. I'm all for bribing the Twitch staff.
Now this chowderhead in the chat's flipping out because like, oh my god, my comment got read. It's like, what do you think this is here?
Yeah.
What do you think this is? You think this is? You think this is like that Dallas Cowboys stadium? It's like no, there's just a handful of us working here.
We see everything.
Yeah, we see everything. Thank you.
We do.
Give yourself 100 points.
Thank
for that
you.
one.
Thank you. Take them from Mike.
Yes.
Okay.
'Cause that 100 comes from Mike.
Yeah, thank you, Mike. Mike, I need 100.
All right.
Mike, give him the 100 points. Now, let's get right to it. How about that? You have karaoke songs you like, Jason.
Oh,
Mike,
God.
I know you
Oh, God,
do.
yeah. So many.
I've seen Mike do karaoke, and it is something to behold. He holds the floor. It's half. You'd think it was half Leonard Cohen and half half Mr. Leonard from Z100 Morning Zoo. Remember him, Mike? Mr. Leonard?
No.
You
Never
were-
listened to the Morning Zoo.
You were not a big Z Morning Zoo fan?
No, I wasn't.
Well, it's still there for you. You want to get on board? Check out Elvis Duran. He's only 89 years old, and now he's got to be like, hey, here's Blackpink. Like this guy just waiting for the sweet release.
Glass Animals, Heat Wave.
It's like, yeah, what do we got? Mike, I don't know who this is. What? What am I playing?
It's such a young sounding name. I always thought he was a young guy until I saw a picture of him.
Elvis Duran?
Yeah. Don't you think like Elvis Duran would be like a young, hip? No? Well, it's because you've been around him. You've been around
No.
Elvis for too long.
I think it's because Elvis is from the 50s and Duran is from the 80s.
Is the Duran from Duran Duran? Is that how he did the name?
It's not his real name, Jason.
Wait.
I'm sorry to blow your mind. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Elvis Duran's real name is not Elvis Duran.
What do you think it is?
I don't know. And I'm going to say Professor Jonathan B. Bell. His name is not. That's one for Brett Davis out there. Everybody's got karaoke favorites. We're going to work them in through the show. But you know the lifeblood of the best show? It's the listeners. Ugh. No. I want to say to the listeners, first of all, listen up and listen good. Los Angeles. The other show I do is Double Threat, and we're doing a live show on September 28th. We're doing a live show at the Lodge Room. There are still tickets available. Get your tickets. Come on out. It's going to be fun. It's going to be amazing. We've got so much stuff planned. You're going to love it, but you got to come out to it. Don't miss it. September 28th. You won't regret going, but you will regret missing it. October 21st, New York City, the Bell House. We sold one show out on October 20th. The 21st, we will be doing our next show, and it's going to be fun, and we got plenty of surprises for that. None of these shows are going to be the same. So come on out, check them out, get your tickets. Do not miss the LA show. Do not miss the New York show. Ding dong, bing bong, let's go to the phones. Doot, 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 doot. Wait, why is it not going? Yeah, I got something wrong with the phones, Jason. Boo doo 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 doot. Hey, Jason. Hello, best show.
Hello.
Hi. To whom am I speaking?
Hi, this is Sharon in Los Angeles.
Sharon in Los Angeles. I know you. How are you, Sharon?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Tonight, we are going like lightning itself as we fill this top 50 karaoke songs, the greatest karaoke songs. What do you got?
Okay, fast. Well, first, I just wanted to say sorry. For a couple weeks ago, I told a gross story on the show. I feel real bad about it. I wanted to say I'm sorry.
Oh, don't apologize. I don't even remember. It must not have been that gross. Because I'm over it.
What I wanted to say instead was that the 24-hour best show was amazing, and I love the way that whole thing ran. That's what I wanted to get out.
Okay.
But I do have time. Yeah.
That's all you got to say. I appreciate it. That's so kind of you. Sharon, what do you got for the best karaoke songs?
Okay, so the first one is just a hard one, which I was warned by the karaoke guy. Come on, Eileen.
Come on, Eileen's a pretty good karaoke song. This is how we're going to do this list. Everybody, you might make the list, but you might get bounced from the list as the list gets filled in. 43, Come On Eileen by Dexys Midnight Runners.
Very challenging. My default
These
usually Rock the
down
Casbah.
here. That part is tricky when he says, right?
Well, there's also a bunch of words that are just smashed together that don't make sense.
Well, it's
in the
got
verses.
yeah. Well, it's got that one part where it's like it starts off. It's like poor old Jonah Ray, right?
Yeah.
And I never understood how they had a song written about Jonah Ray, from the 80s when he didn't do no comedy in the 80s. He was still a little baby boy then. Poor old Jonah Ray. He did a show with Kumail and at the meltdown, and now they something like that. Yeah, but the best part of that song is there are two best parts for me, at least. Sharon doing that in karaoke would be, and this is the part I always lean toward. Go, we are far too young and clever. And then I turn to the person, somebody sitting there, I go in their face, I go, forever! And then they don't know what to do. Because they just screamed forever in their face when they least expected it. But the part that gets everybody going, when you do Come On Eileen in karaoke, you know what it is. The stomp. Yeah. The stomp. Right?
Oh, the stomp.
You know the stomp. Boom,
yeah.
Boom. Come on. Eileen Touré, come on, Eileen. That part, the stomp, right?
Yeah.
Let's see if we get some of this stomping. How we doing? Can I play this tonight? Here we go. Here's the stomp. Come on, Eileen Touré. Come on, Eileen. That's part you said. Am I going to be Kevin Rowland or am I going to be one of the stompers? Come on, Eileen. Yeah, that's a good one. We got that one on the list. Number 43. Come on, Eileen. What else you got, Sharon?
Rock the Casbah.
No, not going to make it. Sorry. No, sorry. Not my top 50.
No, okay. That's fine. Lust for Life.
Lust for Life. I don't know how satisfying Lust for Life is in karaoke. Is it?
I mean, for me it is, but.
Okay. I've never done it. I'm just trying to picture it. I'm not saying it isn't.
You should try it. I mean, it has an intro, so you have to kind of vamp for the intro.
See, that's the thing that we're going to talk about tonight, and I'm glad you brought this up, Sharon. Picking the best karaoke song, it's a deceptive game, and I want all these karaoke I want to hear my karaoke warriors coming out tonight to talk about the secrets, the trip ups, the goofs and the blunders that people make at karaoke. There are some songs you don't want to do it. It's gonna go south, and you think it's gonna be good. It's not gonna be good. I've seen so many people eat it doing a song that you'd think was simple. Go Your Own Way by Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen so many people eat it because it's tricky. It's deceptively tricky. Listen to the intro to this. Right? It's just like people come in on the wrong spot on that because the guitar, it's all staggered. It throws you off. Lindsey Buckingham knew that people would be eating it doing karaoke to that when he produced that record. He made sure those guitars were trickier because he just didn't want it being a part of, he wanted it to be a challenging karaoke song all the way back then in the 70s. He knew. Any other ones, Sharon?
Oh, yeah. Well, Paranoid Android, I think you've talked about on the show before.
Paranoid Android is good because it's got parts to it. We're putting Paranoid Android at number 48. That's Radiohead. And the reason that one is good because it has a dramatic conclusion to it when you get to go, right? That part? From a great height, from a great night, right? and it gets you.
Mhm.
And then you get to go, God loves his children. Right? You get to do that part. Then, and by that point, you'd have no more singing to do. So you can, that's another one that's tricky on karaoke songs. These songs that end with instrumental parts. And then you're like, what am I supposed to stand
Right.
here? So we're supposed to air guitar with the mic? What am I supposed to do here? I usually just walk off and hand the mic to whoever's
Right.
running the karaoke and say, yeah, I'm done. I'm not going to stand. I don't have a guitar. How weird would that be also if somebody brought a guitar to karaoke? That'd be the funniest thing I've ever seen. If somebody brought a guitar to public karaoke and was up there strumming, right?
That'd be incredible.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people got to watch with those karaoke extended outros. One that got me is Danny California, which I've done by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. It's me trying to fit in out here in Los Angeles. I'm trying to make like I'm from here a little bit. I go to like a karaoke place and suddenly I go up and I'm like, going to the thing for the state of Alabama. And you get to go, California, rest in peace. And everybody's like, yeah. Yeah. Do that. I'm still putting Paranoid Android because it's got the different parts, and the guitar part is not too much. The like you can ride that out. You can navigate that. It's not standing up there for too long. So,
Right.
Sharon, it was a great call. Great call. I thank you, and I hope to see you soon.
Thank you. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, let's get these phones going. 201-989-0012. I'm going to just tell people to call in and tweet. Not to call. I'm going to tweet to people to call in and discuss their favorite song. How should I write this tweet? Hi. What is your favorite karaoke song? Call in and let me know. 201-989-0012. Best show, baby. Well, I'm a best show, baby. Boom, 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 boop, boop. Let's go back to the phones. Back to the phones. We got two already. We're so close to being done with this. We got two. This is a rare air already. Rare air. I'm looking at the chat. And also, if people could pull from the chat any great suggestions. I'm seeing right off the bat, somebody saying Say It Ain't So by Weezer. That is a breakout song for karaoke. Say It Ain't So by Weezer, number 12. Number 12. Because that's one that's slow enough that people can go, oh yeah, all right, feels good, okay. And then it has the part, dear daddy, no, right, that's one that can get the chant going. You've cleaned up for Jesus. That people can just scream. This bottle. What's he saying? It's a bottle of what? What is it a bottle of? He's saying in that song. They played a show last night. Weezer played a secret show in Los Angeles at the Doug Weston's Troubadour. Wonder what surprises they had up their sleeve. Best show, hello.
Hi there.
Hi, to whom am I speaking?
This is Simon from Ontario.
Oh, it is. There we go. Now, for people who are new to the best show, this is one of those. This is one of the villains of the best show. For people who don't know, Simon from Ontario is from Canada. He's not a villain because he's from Canada. Quite the contrary. I love people from Canada. Love them, love them, love them. But as I've said before, and I'll say again, when a Canadian goes bad, look out, Jack. That's the worst person on the planet. Because a bad Canadian, think about it. Who are bad Canadians? A bad Canadian, Gavin McGinnis, bad Canadian, right? Who's another bad Canadian? Don Cherry, another bad Canadian. When they go bad, they're the worst because they've had every chance to be not bad. Americans are bad. And when there are good Americans, they, aka me, we, deserve to be celebrated. But a bad Canadian, you've had every chance to be good. Jordan Peterson, there's another one. This is the Rogues Gallery. This is the Rogues Gallery from Canada.
Oh, the guy who owns Ticketmaster, the CEO, he's from Ontario.
Here we go. These are the bad Canadians. Steven Crowder, Jordan Peterson, Simon from Ontario, Gavin McGinnis, and Don Cherry.
But we're balanced out by the Ryan Goslings and Nathan Fielders that we export, I think.
Were you putting Jordan Peterson down as a karaoke song?
Oh.
No. So what do you got, Simon?
Well, actually, I was going to say Pork and Beans by Weezer. I like that more than Say It Ain't So.
You're insane. God bless you. You're... God. I don't even know what to do with that. Pork and Beans.
I love it. I love it ironically and also unironically.
Well, guess what, buddy?
Top 5 Weezer courses.
How many songs do you have to suggest for us tonight?
I got 3 more.
Strike one.
Okay, that's strike one. What else you got?
Lola by the Kinks.
Strike two.
That's strike two.
Oh, no.
You can do Lola?
Okay.
No. This is it, buddy. This is the moment.
All right. You need about 8 drunk guys to do the chorus and 1 guy who knows the rap parts. But Low by T-Pain.
Strike three. You're out.
Yeah, you're out, buddy. Sorry you
Okay.
tried.
I had a
You
list
tried.
of the worst ones, but apparently I've already said those.
Well, let's hear let me hear your worst ones.
If I needed to go up and do a song that would just suck the oxygen out of a bar, it would either be Frankie Teardrop or The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Yeah, well, are you going to find Frankie Teardrop at any karaoke bar? Are you going to
Well,
find
no,
that?
I get behind the machine and I'm like, I got an MP3 player, and I start pulling wires, and then they don't know what to do because, this has never happened before.
Okay.
And then I get about 6 minutes in before security tackles me.
And then you, as a Canadian, you're going to say "Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald" is bad?
It's not. It's a great song, but I've tried to do it at karaoke before.
Mm-hmm.
He starts about half a beat before every time, and there's no drums up until like 2 minutes in.
It's Gordon Lightfoot, my friend.
Oh, no, he's great. I love Gordon Lightfoot.
Gordon Bleepin' Lightfoot.
My parents saw him a couple years back in concert.
Yeah, how'd that go?
Well,
You hear that?
oh, I love this song.
The legend lives on from
the Chippewa down to the big lake they
All right,
call
you're enjoying it. You're
Gitchagoo.
enjoying it too much. You're enjoying it too much. Simon,
He had a line.
get off.
Gordon
my,
Lightfoot.
Get off my phone. Get off my phone. Goodbye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Yeah. You can't be from Canada and say that Gordon Lightfoot sucks. It won't work that way. It don't work that way. What am I saying? The best show thing is I'm getting yelled at now. I got Brent is yelling at me. Got everybody's mad tonight. Everybody's mad. Okay, everybody go to Twitter. Where are they going? Where am I sending them? Where do I send them? Where to send them? Tell me where to send them. Back to the phones. Hot phones. Best show. Hello.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, to whom am I speaking?
Hey, this is Ryan in Richmond, California.
Now listen to the pipes on this guy. This guy must clean out. This is a Neil Diamond guy at karaoke if there ever was one. There's no way you're not going to say, I am my Sid. Right?
Brother loves traveling salvation show. No, never.
No, that's a good one. Brother loves traveling salvation show karaoke.
That is a good one.
Hot August night and the moon shining down and the leaves blowing down, feeling sweet. And I'm getting the words wrong. I know that. I'm not a karaoke right now. Moon up above. Put that at number 33, please. Brother loves traveling salvation show, Neil Diamond. Okay, Ryan, what do you got then? See a ragged tent.
I've kind of got my thing generally. Oh, first I just want to say, having worked at karaoke at a bar during karaoke, there's a lot of moods at karaoke, and I would say for Radiohead, No Surprises is actually a better karaoke song, although it's definitely a more somber night at the karaoke bar.
Yeah, that's one you got to be ready to bum everybody out. It'll be a little bit, just be like, such a pretty house and such a pretty garden. No, right? That's like, you're grinding the thing to a halt a little bit when you do that one, because you literally go silent. You're telling everybody to shut up.
So some high energy ones that you don't need anyone in the audience to be on your side, but they're going to be kind of one and done. If I can make a recommendation.
Sure. What do you got?
Evil by Interpol.
What?
You familiar with that one?
No, I'm not. I never liked Interpol. Sorry. Nothing wrong.
All right.
There's nothing wrong with them. I just never. This is what I'll say. I'm going to amend this. I'm going to amend this. I've never really tried to get into Interpol either. Never tried. It's not like I tried and failed. Didn't speak to me. Never pursued it. They could be great. Maybe I'll love
I'm not
them.
in Interpol myself.
Yeah.
But I do think that's a perfect karaoke song. It just rolls along. It does have an instrumental part, but it's basically a one-note piano solo that you can just mime.
Okay. Not going to make the list.
How do you feel about Reptilia by The Strokes?
No Strokes songs are making this list.
Can I do something that's maybe more in your wheelhouse?
And also, this is the thing. The Strokes secretly were one of these bands. They had their own. Last night she said, don't. That's like borderline Winchester Cathedral. That song, right? Vivodio do. All you need is what's his face to say Vivodio do through like a little weird microphone, like Vivodio do. Just like that's like Winchester Cathedral was actually sung through one of those old rah megaphones. Is that what Strokes Man sings through? Yeah, ain't no Strokes making this list. What did you want to suggest now?
Well, I'm not going to say Born to Run, but I would like to say Squeeze Up the Junction.
Squeeze Up the Junction's a quality karaoke song. That could be number 30, please. That's one, if you come prepared, you're ready to do Up the Junction, that will be in fact, move it up higher, please. Can you move it up to number 27? Up the Junction by Squeeze. It's one of those songs. It's a guaranteed crowd pleaser if you're ready. If you're ready and you choose to do that, you will win the room.
Yeah, the crowd can be unfamiliar with it, and it can still go well.
Because then people will be like, what is this? Or people will be like, oh my God, I haven't heard this song in so long. Sneaky move. Good suggestion, buddy. What else you got?
Thank you.
Anything else?
Dreadlock Holiday by 10cc.
No.
All right, I'm going to get out while the
I don't like reggae. Wait, you don't like reggae? Why don't you? I love it. Oh, okay. Big fake out in that one. Big fake out. Thanks, Ryan. Goodbye. Back to the hot phones. Back to the hot phones. Here we go. Best show. Hi.
Hey, Tom. How's it going?
Good, good. To whom am I speaking?
This is Cole in Manhattan.
Cole in Manhattan. How's it going, Cole?
It's going pretty well. Actually, when the Best Show 24-hour stream was going on, I was on my walk. I've been waiting to tell you this story.
Yeah.
And as I started to walk through the park, two women on a park bench were describing who you were to one another. Or one was describing to the other who you were. They were like, "My name's Tom Scharpling. He does a show called The Best Show. He's doing a 24-hour stream right now." And I thought it was like the greatest bit of serendipity.
Wait, where are you now?
everywhere.
This is in New York City, New York?
Yeah.
In where? Central
This
Park
is in
now? What
Manhattan.
park? What park?
Yeah, this was in Central Park. Yeah.
Really was? No, where was it?
It was in Central Park. It was
What part of Central
pretty close
Park?
to Strangers Gate.
Which
Close
part?
to
The gross
Strangers
part or
Gate,
the
like
awful
north of the
part?
reservoir.
I love that everybody in New York City pretends that that's like the woods is the funniest thing. It's maybe the funniest thing I've ever seen, that people are just like, that they're forced, because there's like a rock and a small lake, and they're just like, I'm in the woods. It's like, no, you're not. You can see a drugstore.
They've
from
got
here.
trekking poles.
Yeah. Look, there's a Dwayne Reed. I can see it from here. You ain't in the woods.
Yeah, exactly.
You're in the woods. You're in the park. You know you're not in the woods. There's somebody selling $7 ice cream. Right? That's when you know. If you're in the woods, you generally can't buy ice cream for $7 a pop. If you're in the park, you can.
It's true. And there's often like a gaggle of older men on one wheels. You know what those are? Those like mono wheel electric skateboard sort of things.
I
Those
don't.
guys have just taken over the park lately.
What are those now?
They're called one wheels. It's like one giant, looks like a monster truck wheel, and you stand over it and have a controller and ride it around. It's like a remote controlled single wheel skateboard sort of thing.
Yeah. Anything to keep from actual exercise, apparently. Anything
I guess so.
people
Yeah.
can do from actually putting one foot in front of the other, as the guy in that one children's thing said. What was it again? One foot in front of the other. Was that a Christmas thing?
Maybe that was a Christmas thing. Is that a Island of the Misfit Toys kind of vibe?
Might
I don't
be.
know.
Might be.
I have a karaoke song for you there.
You have a karaoke song for me, Cole. What do you got?
I always do Short People by Randy Newman, and I feel like it brings the house down.
No. And how's it
The other
go?
one-
Tell me how that goes over, because you go up suddenly. It's like, and what kind of karaoke place you going up to? Like a public one or a private room? Because again, for people who don't know karaoke, you go to a karaoke. Sometimes there's karaoke bars where you're sharing. It's an actual bar with a karaoke machine set up in the corner, and you go up and you perform in front of strangers. Then, you can go to a different place and rent a room and just perform in front of your friends. So you go up in a room full of strangers and do Short People?
I'll go up in a room full of strangers and do Short People, but if it's really if it's a big crowd, I'll go to Photograph by Nickelback.
Oh my God. If I was running a karaoke bar and you went up and you're just like, which one should I do, Short People or Photograph by Nickelback? I'd say like, I'd be like, man, you got to do both, but just do me a favor and be like, just go through that door. Just go through that door. There's a guy back there who wants to talk to you, and he'll get you prepped for the whole thing. And then you go through the door and you realize you're in the alley.
and the door has been locked behind me, and I'm just scratching at it.
Yeah.
I guess
you're just like,
the one more that I'll throw your way, and then I'll get off your phones. I promise.
wait,
is,
so hold on. You
Don't
said
Look
before
Back
you
in
said before
Anger.
you said it, the first thing you said was "Short People" by Randy Newman.
Strike one.
Then you said "Photograph" by Nickelback.
Strike two.
All right, what's the third one?
It's "Don't Look Back in Anger" by Oasis.
Yeah, that's a good crowd pleaser. That I've seen that go over big time. That's one that, because you don't need much of a range for that one.
Absolutely not.
It's a
In the
Noel
spirit of
Gallagher
Oasis.
song, and Noel Gallagher can play about as he has about the range, the vocal range of a slide whistle. So it's yeah, let's put that at number let's put number 30. No, let's put it at number yeah, we're working the bottom part of this thing. Let's go to number 19. Don't Look Back in Anger.
All right. Thank you, Tom.
Yeah, of course. Thank you. And anytime anybody does Wonderwall, I walk out. Any bar where somebody does Wonderwall, I want to hear it. How embarrassing would that be to be in a band and you write a song and you're just like, yeah, we're going to name this song after this George Harrison album. Going to call Wonderwall. I don't get it. Not me, man. When I get my band going, all original. Everything's original. Best show. Hello.
Hey, Tom. How's it going? It's Dave in Woodside, Queens.
Dave in Woodside, Queens. What's going on in Woodside, Queens tonight, Dave?
Not a whole lot. I just had some Chinese food and called in.
Ah. Sounds like somebody is a prospective listener to AP Mike's podcast. What's that called again, Mike?
Egg foo. What?
I don't like that. It's called Egg Foo What, and it's Mike and this other guy, Loopy Lou or whatever his name is. They review different menus on Chinese food restaurants as they attempt to expand their palates. What's the guy's name again, Mike?
Craig Wilson.
Craig Wilson. And Mike and Craig do this show.
Greg.
What's that?
Greg.
Greg Wilson. Again, there's probably plenty of motels. There's a lot of people signing into a lot of these hot sheet motels and saying their name is Greg Wilson. Oh, yeah, Greg Wilson. Yeah, me and my wife need a room. Yeah. What's your name? Oh, Greg Wilson. But they do a thing, and the best part of this show is hearing AP Mike, who's usually the troublemaker, usually one who stirs it up and keeps me off balance. He's now the one off balance because Greg Wilson is the wild card on this show, and Mike is the anchor. Funniest thing I ever heard. That proved karma exists on some level. That you now have found yourself in a different chair, being have to be like, hey, let's stay on point now, Greg, and you're like, let's stay on point now, and he's meanwhile like he's like Robin Williams, where he's going, Captain One, I cannot make it work, Captain. He's like doing characters, he's doing voices. He's doing all the stuff. Mike's now stuck trying to be the grown-up on a show. It's the best thing that ever happened to me is hearing that. But yeah, so this guy just had Chinese food. What did you just have, buddy?
I had a spicy cucumber salad and spicy lamb cumin.
We haven't covered those yet.
Well, think about it, Mike. Spicy cucumber salad could be the next episode. Could be.
Could be.
All right. Well, Mike, God bless you. God bless you. You get back on the bench. I don't know what to say, Mike. I'm sorry. I'm like 100 points. Take 100 points. That was a successful check-in, and give me 50 for plugging your podcast. Now, Dave, what do you got song-wise for karaoke?
So I got a couple for you, Tom. Of course, feel free to stop me whenever I get boring. My first pick, it always kills. It's kind of a 3-tier attack in one song. It's the Different Strokes theme song.
The Different Stroke. No, I'd throw you out of the karaoke. I'll say this. I cannot stand, you go do karaoke and somebody starts doing cornball stuff up there where like they're doing like, I'll pull a Pete Seeger on you. I'll take an axe to the karaoke machine at the thing. If I go to the thing and somebody starts doing, I went to a karaoke night one time for a birthday party with my friend, the amazing clothing designer, Judy Rosen. And she started doing these parody songs that were basically like dirty versions of like, Oops, I Did It Again. And it was like about having like bathroom issues. And I was like, what am I doing here? This is a disgrace to the form of karaoke. No, I couldn't believe I couldn't believe my ears. And I go to a karaoke thing. If I go to a thing and you're up there and you're doing, it takes the good, it takes the bad, it takes the bang, and then you have the facts of life. The facts of life. It's like, here's a fact of life. You're out of here. I don't even run this place and I'm throwing you out. It's a citizen's arrest. Citizen's arrest.
My logic is it's only 30 seconds. It's over before you can get too
That's
mad.
even worse. Now you wasted everybody's time. You went up there because it still takes as much intro and outro time for karaoke. This guy's going up there. They have to cue the song up. You got to wait for it to load. You're looking at the little bumblebee graphic on the thing. And then he starts, he's like, you take the good, you take the bad, you take them all, and then you have the facts of life. Boo. Now you'd be out. I'd throw you right out. You'd be singing karaoke into the sidewalk. Right?
That's fair enough.
Dave, you're going to see Double Threat live. You're going to see Double Threat live October 21st. You're going to see us live.
Of course. Of course.
All right. I'll see you there.
Yeah. I have another one.
Oh, let's hear it.
I'll shift gears. Another one is Plowed by Sponge.
Plowed by Sponge? What's that?
In a world of human wreckage.
Wait, Fred Schneider's the lead singer of Sponge? That impression, you just sounded like you're doing Fred Schneider. Or Schneider from One Day at a Time. I'm surprised you're not doing that song while you're at it. One day at a time, one day at a time.
Can I tell you one thing about Schneider from One Day at a Time, actually?
Pat Harrington, what do you want to know?
I used to watch it religiously in reruns after school in like, I don't know, 6th grade or something. And I could swear there's an episode where he says the S word, and I freaked out and I told my mom and she said that's not possible. And like ever since, I've intended to watch every episode of One Day at a Time to catch whatever episode it is that I think I heard him say that. I don't know if it's true. I can't find anything about it online.
Well, stand down, soldier. There's no such episode. I'm going to tell you, the mission's over. There's no such episode where you literally have gone through life for how many years now?
Probably like 3 decades at this point.
3 decades believing that there's an episode of a CBS sitcom where one of the actors swears on it and you've been looking for it. Funny thing, you haven't found it, huh?
Well, there's an episode of Three's Company where you see one of Jack's bits.
Well, that's happen, true. Though. Things like that can happen. You go watch Teen Wolf 2. You'll see some outrageous stuff in the stands and the bleachers on that one, too. And we're also going to do
a third.
Hold on, Dave. Hold on. I also want to talk about the worst 10 songs. The worst 10. Go Your Own Way we're not going to rank the worst 10. Go Your Own Way by Fleetwood Mac's in the worst 10. Another one, Chop Suey by System of a Down. You can't do it. Unless you're going to go become a student of that song, there is no way you're actually going to be good enough to do Chop Suey And it's just, everybody thinks they can do it, but they don't realize how little they know the song.
We're rolling suicide.
Because you think, oh, I know this song. Wake up, break it, break it, break it, break it, break it. But when you go blink it, blink it, blink it, blink it, you gotta, there's words there. Can you hear that? Can you hear it? Can you hear the song play? And now, first of all, we're 35 seconds and you've been standing there waiting for it to start, wasting everybody's time. And then the worst thing is you wasted everybody's time and then you can't even get the thing off the runway. Now. Wake up, wake up. No, people are already gone. I don't trust in my self-righteous suicide. I cry, right? When angels deserve to die. Yeah. No, that's a fake out one. Worst 10. That's in the worst 10. So what's the third one you got, buddy?
Well, you're probably not going to like this one either, but between the months of like March and August doing Holly Jolly Christmas.
What is wrong with you? Really? Seriously, what is wrong with you? These are bad. These are bad choices. Well,
all right, I hate saying my serious answer, but I always do well with "For the Longest Time" by BJ.
Oh my God, that's even worse. I'd rather ask you to come up and do the Facts of Life theme. Whoa, for the longest. So that's you doing karaoke. I'm
but I'm not good
guy
at it.
who's only in the hall. Woo. No. You're out. If I ran a karaoke night and you came in and you did Holly Jolly Christmas, The Longest Time, the Facts of Life theme, and what was the other nightmare you suggested? Sponge?
Plowed by Sponge.
Plowed by Sponge. Oh my God, you're out. You'd be banned for life. I'll put your picture at the front. I'll put your picture at the front of the club. Do not, it'll be like as if you're a shoplifter at a bodega. Like security cam.
What about the Humpty Dance?
The Humpty Dance. Look, look, why didn't you suggest that earlier? It's too late now.
Yeah, I know. Story of my life.
And also, please add Go Your Own Way by Fleetwood Mac to the worst list. Dave, 0 for 4, buddy. Get off my phone. Holly Jolly Christmas. Could you imagine? Have a holly jolly Christmas. Oh my God. Hello, Best Show.
Hi, Tom. This is Taylor from Asheville, North Carolina.
Taylor from Asheville, North Carolina. You are the trucker, aren't you, Taylor?
I am indeed a trucker, and I'm in my truck right now.
Taylor, you know what we got to do. Give it to me.
I do. Are you performing the signal?
On the count of 3, I will count to 3, and then I will do it. And can we put the camera on for this? Hold on. Let's put the camera on for this. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Adults can get the trucks to blow their horns too, you know. So when you're on the road,
it's okay for adults.
We did it. Now what do you got for me, Taylor?
I've got a couple karaoke songs for you. The first one has always proved to be a real crowd pleaser, especially when you get the stutters and the wind-ups really good. And that would be You Ain't Seen Nothing Yet by Bachman Turner Overdrive.
There you go. That's what I'm talking. This guy gets the spirit of karaoke. Because look, this guy, He's America's actual last cowboys. The truckers are the modern day cowboy. You agree with that, don't you, Taylor? You are the modern day cowboy.
I think I agree.
You're out there. You're driving. There's days where nobody knows where you are. Isn't that the most amazing thing? Where you're just out on the road and people don't know where you are.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You're like a cowboy. What are you hauling today, Taylor? What's in the truck today?
A bunch of mail again. I got FedEx stuff. So nothing too exciting.
So we're doing a stop. You're going Memphis to Asheville.
I'm going Bryson City, North Carolina to Charlotte.
Hauling all that mail, eh?
Yes, sir.
I love it. So, and this guy gets it because you got to realize he pulls over. He sees karaoke night. He pulls his rig. It says no trucks parking. He's got to park up the road. He walks into this karaoke. He doesn't know where he is, but he sees karaoke night tonight. He goes in. He's got to go. He's with these roughnecks. It could be like Pee-wee's Big Adventure for this guy. For all I know, he could be in a bar with the Satan's helpers. And he goes in and he's got to deliver. So he has a song that is a crowd pleaser, a simple 4/4 song. He could bring it. It's got some stutter, some little appeal in it, little personality. You ain't seen nothing yet by Bachman Turner Overdrive. Number 27, please.
I love it.
Yeah. What else?
I got another one if you'd like.
I would like to hear it, yes. Oh, 28, please.
This one, yeah, I mean, it takes a little gusto. I'll say Mother by Danzig.
I've heard Mother plenty of times. Not one of the ones I would choose, but this is a list that's not just Tom's karaoke. Put Mother at 50 by Danzig, because Mother's one that you can make work. Mother, tell your children not to walk my way. You're not going to get lost if you do Mother. Do you want to raise hell with me? Mother's a good entry level karaoke song.
A lot of talent when it comes to singing. So
yeah, no, I love it. These are good suggestions. If
you like, I've also got something for the worst list, and it's kind of just a personal preference.
What is that?
Any Disney song?
Yeah, I would. Not my go-to. If you go to a thing and suddenly somebody's doing some Disney thing, I'm just like, so, look. There's a thing that happens at karaoke where sometimes you go to a public karaoke bar and the theater people roll in and they've got the most amazing voices. And now suddenly everybody feels a little self-conscious because the theater people have amazing voices and the rest of us have normal voices, and they're doing their thing and they pick some tricky song like a Broadway song or a Disney song, and they're trying to put us all in our place when they do that. I know what they're doing. I get it. The rest of us slobs are selling our song through performance and through effort. We have to do the thing. They are just riding sheer vocal talent, which anywhere else would give them the benefit, but at a karaoke bar, not necessarily. People don't want to have their face rubbed in it that somebody's showing off up there. But worst, I'm going to say I don't think they're the worst. It's a stylistic thing that I disapprove somewhat of.
Fair enough.
What else, Taylor? You got anything else?
here. I got Mississippi Queen by Mountain is a sometimes crowd pleaser too. If you go into a kind of a country sort of karaoke zone.
No, I get the appeal of that. I'm going to say you already, when you placed Ain't Seen Nothing Yet is a better version of Mississippi Queen.
Yeah, I agree.
So, great job. Thanks for the call, buddy. Bye. Drive safe. How's this list looking? 2, 4, 6. We got 8 already on the list. It's a pretty good start. Actually shows we got to do better than that, though. Let's start moving it. Start moving a little faster. 201 989-0012 is the number to get in on it. I was looking at oh wait, I saw the David Bowie movie last week. Moon Age Daydream. Saw it in IMAX. Oh, I loved it so much. So amazing. And we have a guest. He can come sit in here and watch. You want to come in and sit and watch? You can come sit and watch if you want. Come in, pick a seat and watch. Watch a show. Watch a show. You didn't come here to just sit out in the lobby. Come and watch. So, yeah, have a seat. There are headphones, the whole deal. You sit down. A lot of times we have powerful people come in and we don't even say who they are. They're the secret movers and shakers of the industry, and they like to watch the kid do his thing, and I support that, and you'll never know who they are. They won't be on camera. Keep it a secret. Because look, I'll say in this business, and I'm talking about show business, baby, you better be nice to the people on the way up. Wait, how's it go again? Hold on. You better be nice to the people. Yeah, okay. Be nice to the people on the way up, baby, because you're going to see them when you're on the way down. And I've seen it. I'll say this, and let me... Dudio, will you get my Don Rickles tie, please? I just want to make him get in here and do it. I could get my own tie. Watch this. No, it's in here. It's in the room. Who's coming to get it, Brent? Can you hand me the tie?
I was going to say, I thought for sure it was in here.
You did, thank you. I just wanted to see. Here comes the transformation. Can you put me on camera, please? Now, people, last week, you remember, there was a tie. We did a listener bid on the Don Rickles estate and won a bunch of ties and belts. And I kept one of the ties, and it's this beautiful Sulka tie. And the beauty of this is when I put the tie on, I'm able to say not horrible, just maybe be a little, I'll be less nice when I put the tie on. Yeah, I just want to say, look, in this line of work, I've had some people treat me like garbage. And nothing is better than when and I'm not saying there's people, look, there's ego, there's misunderstanding, there's miscommunication, people operate from fear. Of course, the actual amount of villains, not that many. Most of it's fear-based. But there are a few villains. And when you watch those villains eat it, holy moly, is there nothing better than when they treat you bad and then you watch God make them feel bad? Who am I giving credit to? The universe? Whoever's doing it, keep doing it, baby. The rest of us slobs need you fighting the fight on our behalf. When you watch one of these creeps and I still got a short list of people I'm waiting to get their comeuppance. And I'm watching. And sometimes, let's see, look. Got the tie on. People see the tie. I tell you. Last week was rough. I had a rough week last week. I tell you. That's the wrong comedian. Wrong guy. I'm a nice guy. No, there were there's still I can count them on one hand. The amount of people I'm ready to watch them eat it, and I see it coming. I see the cracks in the facade starting to happen. They're gonna go down, and when they do, I'm gonna laugh and laugh and laugh when they eat it. The villains of the world. 'Cause look, I'm a nice guy. I try. I make people happy. I sing a song. I do a little dance. Put a little seltzer in your pants. With your permission, of course. I need consent before I do this whole seltzer routine, because that's the way it works these days. I can't just go and attack someone. Apparently that's wrong. No, there's some people who have done your guy dirty, and he's got a list, and he's checking it twice, and he's going to find out when they are eating a pile of dog do, as I like to say, to be family friendly. Yeah. And publish the list. Maybe I will. I'll give an initial. I'll give initials. Two of the people actually have the same first initial. Okay. Should I say it? As I'll say, later in the... Somebody said Eeyore vibes. Yeah, that monster. There you go. Thanks for reminding me. What was that nightmare's name again? Yeah, I got that one. Yeah, that was one that was... when I was working on the show Divorce, and and they were just like, yeah, we're picking up on real. The new showrunner was like, yeah, getting real Eeyore vibes off you. Oh, great, thank you. Eeyore vibes. Still scarred by that, but trust me, I'm keeping score. I'm keeping score. The guy at Fenway Park with all the behind the wall with all those numbers is not keeping score as much as I'm keeping score. You're going to get yours. You know the song. You're going to get yours. They're going to get theirs. And thus, the tie can come off. And that's right. When I put the Don Rickles tie on, people get it a little bit. I can be a little more. Yeah, somebody just listed a bunch of initials. I'm trying to see what's right here. I think about half of those are right. Man, I think less people, more people don't like me than I thought. Let's go back to the, wait, what was I talking about again? Oh, the David Bowie movie's beautiful. Oh my goodness. You see, it's a statement about art and the strength of art and living the life of somebody making things, and how we all can live that life in the ways that make sense for us. It's a beautiful statement, and it is an immersive experience, and the sound is just second to none. I could not believe how good the sound was. It's the sound design is just masterful. It tells the story as much through the sound as anything. Must see in IMAX. That's what I'm saying. That's a must see. They did not give enough. First of all, there was no tin machine in it, like literally zero. I thought there would be at least a good 15 minutes dedicated to Tin Machine. And nothing from his version of God Only Knows. You know, his amazing rendition of God Only Knows by the Beach Boys. I will not always love you. What they just on parties like, it's like, the world would mean nothing to me, but what good would living do me? When David Bowie gets into that part, and you're just like, oh, that's a bad version of David Bowie. God only knows. Yeah, that one sucks. Have you ever heard this?
If you should ever leave me,
if you should ever leave me,
my life would still go on. Believe me,
he's just doing an impression of David Bowie.
the world could show nothing to me. So what good would living do me?
What good would living do me? Like, no. Yeah. Who knew that the Tonight album by David Bowie was not going to be highlighted in this? The guy had 2 hours to make the movie, Brett Morgan. I'm not sure why he didn't hand over a good 25 minutes to the album Tonight. We did get that glass spider in there, though. Got the glass spider in there. But what good would living do me? Yeah, we can cut the camera now. I'm going to go back to the hot phones. Hot phones. Got to build this list out. Karaoke style-y. Ba-da-da-da-da. Pasting from iPhone. Well, that's exciting.
Hello.
Hello. Hi. Welcome to the best show. To whom am I speaking?
Hi, this is Tim in Oakland.
Tim in Oakland. What's going on tonight, Tim?
Oh, not much. Just went to the dentist, went home.
Dentist let you pick from a little prize box, a little kid's prize box, and they pull out of the closet, let you pick a little game.
I feel cheated, and it's also an open plan dentist, so you're in one big room with like 4 other chairs with people in them.
It's a racket. I'm starting to think this whole dentist thing is a profit thing.
You think? Like, I mean, I thought it was just a coincidence that dentists drove those fancy cars with teeth-themed vanity plates.
Yeah. I saw a license plate today out here that said TV edit. And I was like, that is the saddest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, I kind of, you saw my plate? Oh, you saw my plate? Yeah, I edit TV. Okay.
I saw one that said toner low without the E, so it must have been a printer repair person or just a fan of printers, maybe.
Yeah, I'm kind of a fan of printers. I got a plate that reflects that. I don't know. Now, Tim, give me the songs. Give me the songs.
Stay.
There it is, the Sunfly guy.
Rob.
Hold on. Look at that. Brett Davis, did you do that? Perry Shall did that. Perry Shall is amazing. And I want to say nothing but condolences to Perry, his beloved pal, his little kitty cat passed away. I'm very sad to hear that, Perry. You have my condolences, seriously, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, Perry. Now, Tim, I'm ready for you.
Stay by Lisa Loeb.
Stay by Lisa Loeb. Yes, that's a good one. You say, because that's one you can kind of grow into, like build the flow. Couple tricky parts in there. You got to be ready. If you can manage the tricky parts, I'm going to pass that forward.
Well, I like it because it starts with that long held note, and I had like one of the best moments of my life doing it in karaoke night at a work function, and I just like went, you say, and like the audience went nuts. They were probably drunk, but like it didn't matter. It was like, I'm not usually a performer, but it's just in that moment I was like, that's the high of performing. That's why people do it.
Mm-hmm. I love it. Can I see the list, please? Stay. Number 20 for Stay, please. By Lisa Loeb. You got to be ready for it, though. You got to be ready for it.
I'm always ready for Stay.
I love it. You know what song would be one of the worst I'm going to put on the worst list? And it's one of my least favorite songs ever in any way, shape, or form. A little song that goes a little something like this. I think this is probably one of the 5 worst songs ever written in all of humanity. I mean, I'm talking beginning of time. cavemen would lap this song. I mean, lap it, not lap it like it's a puddle of water or a puddle of mud. It's one of the worst songs in history. Just imagine you're karaoke and some dimwit plays this. And you're waiting for him to start. All right. Can you believe this guy's got like cars that he's bought because of this?
I wish that I could fly into the sky so very high.
I wish that I could fly into the sky so very high.
It's up just like a dragonfly.
Just like a dragonfly. Oh yeah!
Fly above the trees, over the seas, in all degrees, to anywhere I please.
Oh yeah!
I want to get away.
Oh, that one. See, that's from the Southwest Airlines commercial.
From the what?
Southwest Airlines, I think they used it in a commercial, and that's like the only thing I can think of, which is bad. Like, it's a bad association, bad song.
Oh, I'm not going to fly that airline anymore. What airline is it?
Southwest.
Yeah. Sorry, Southwest. I'm not flying you anymore. And that's that one where they're just like, where like they blow a whistle and everybody just like runs on the plane. Is that Southwest? Like there's no actual assigned seats. They just get in the right.
Well,
it's like Black Friday. It's like Black Friday at Target.
I think the TSA
Southwest
started assigning seats after 9/11, but I think then they were allowed to go back to the old way eventually.
Yeah, but they're
what I
currently
remember.
back in the old way where they blow a whistle and then everybody just runs toward the seats, right?
Yeah, it's not good.
I flew Southwest one time and I saw some guy come off the plane with a seat. He just went on to take a seat and then left with a seat. And he's like, hey, what do I care? I bought a seat. Terrible airline.
It's good logic. He paid for it. You know,
and then
why
they give you
can't
like
he keep it?
sun chips, which are just pure. That's a waste of mouth movement. Sun chips.
It's what you get when you're a teenager and your mom won't let you eat junk food, but she thinks that's healthy. So
Yeah,
you're
and
allowed
she doesn't
to eat
realize
sun
like sun chips are like 3 times as bad for you as other chips, and you like them
chips.
less.
Oh, yeah, I don't even want to know what's in that.
And you eat more of them because you're just like, no, these are fine. And you don't realize
These
you
are
just
healthy.
ate 3,800 calories of sun chips. And then you have to go in and get your mouth, the roof of your mouth laminated because they scrape up the roof of your mouth. Those are those ones just made to like, you also eat a fence, like a metal security fence.
It's exactly like that.
Yeah. Right? Stuck in your head a little bit. You can admit it.
ENT doctors love sun chips because so many people need to come in and get their mouths reconstructed after eating them.
Yeah. Dentists are probably the designers of sun chips.
More business for them.
Tim, there's something I've wanted to do on this show for literally a year, and I keep forgetting to do it, and it's something I want to keep doing. It's okay if I do it during this call. This is gonna be something. Well, you really don't have much of a choice, honestly, but
Well, I don't. It's true.
this is something I've wanted to do, and people are gonna get mad at me. I know when I do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Alexa, play Yakety Sax. So now anybody listening to the show has their Alexa's going to kick on and play. Alexa, stop. Alexa, play Fly Away by Lenny Kravitz. Alexa, turn it up. Alexa, turn it up. Alexa, turn it up. What are other ones? Siri? Is Siri one?
Siri, Hey Google, or Okay Google.
Siri, play Fly Away by Lenny Kravitz. And what is it? How does the Google one go? Hey Google, what do you say?
Well, it used to be okay Google. I think Hey Google works now.
Hey Google, play a Winston Churchill speech. Hey Siri, play FDR's speech at the bombing of Pearl Harbor. Wait, was that FDR? No, that was Truman, right? Which one was it, Truman?
Well, Truman was after World War II, so
That's
it
right.
would
It was
have been
FDR.
FDR.
Alexa, play FDR's speech. There we go. I'm gonna hope that. I wonder if that does things. If anybody's things got tripped on that, please let me know. That'd be the greatest moment of my life. Oh yeah! Right?
It serves you right if you choose to put a surveillance device in your house so Jeff Bezos can listen to whatever you're doing. Like, you made that choice. No one forced you to do it.
It's another good song. Alexa, play Dope Smoker by Sleep. Hey Google, play Ted Cruz's latest speech.
He makes speeches.
Oh, where are we at on the karaoke, Tim? Sorry about this.
Oh, no worries. So besides Day, people in the chat said there should be more women, which I agree with. So I was
I
also
agree.
going to say Joey by Concrete Blonde.
I've heard Joey at karaoke. Joey works. Let's put Joey at number 44. And look, people got to call up and say these things. I'm not filling. This ain't my list. These listeners got to step it up.
You're just the editor.
Thank you. I'm just the editor. Thank you, Tim. All right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Alexa, play Fly Away by Lenny Kravitz on loop. Hello, Best Show.
Hey, Tom. It's Jeremy in Orange County.
Jeremy, how are you tonight?
I'm doing well. How are you, man?
What's that? Just saying play videos. Yeah. Jawohl. This guy's running the show. Oh, no.
Okay, the great wartime speeches of Winston Churchill from Spotify. Playing on
That's
stereo.
amazing. That's the greatest moment of my life.
Okay, the great wartime speeches of Winston Churchill from Spotify. Playing on stereo.
Siri. This is what the show does now. Siri, play Heartbeat by Don Johnson. Okay. Jeremy, what do you got for me?
I got some karaoke songs.
Let's hear it.
Number one for me, Common People by Pulp.
Common People, number 10, Common People. And this is the tricky part about Common People. Move it up to 7, please. Common People at 7. Tricky part about Common People, you got to make sure your karaoke place ain't dumb and have like an edited version of the song where they cut out the like a dog lying in the
cigarette.
corner.
Yeah.
Little bite you and never warn you, look out, right? Until your insides out. 'Cause everybody hates a tourist, especially one that thinks it's all such a laugh. Yeah. And the chip stains grease will come out in the bath. You will never understand how it feels to live your life with no meaning of control and with no place left to go. You are amazed that they exist, that they burn so bright whilst you can only wonder why. I know I got words wrong on that, but that's, if the karaoke don't know that part, you might as well walk out William Shatner version only. What?
Yeah, I was going to say Shatner should get the boot.
Shatner's what?
If someone did the Shatner version, they should get the boot.
They get the boot or throw them right out. If something's just like,
Yeah.
I met her in a hotel, like she's just like Like it's just like she came from Greece. She had a thirst for knowledge. You're out. Out.
Get the vaudeville hook.
Siri, play Common People by William Shatner. And the chips in the grease will come out in the bath you will never understand. What else you got for me, Jeremy? Ironically, have you ever done...
Edge of 17?
Edge of 17's a good one, yeah. Just like the wild winged dove, sing the song like she's singing, right? Ooh, baby, oh,
Yes,
say oh. 22, Edge of 17. Another good one. I'm like a bird, I want to fly away. I don't know where my home is. I don't know where my soul is. Alexa, play I'm Like a Bird by Nelly Furtado. Where should we put that one? That one should go at number 30. Like a Bird, Nelly Furtado. Thanks, Jeremy. Have you ever done Jeremy by Pearl Jam?
Oh boy. Have you ever done Tommy?
Fair enough. You put me in my place. But what am I going to do? Tommy, what, do the whole thing? The overture all of a sudden? Hey, everybody, this is going to take about 70 minutes, so get comfortable. I'm about to do a rock opera tonight. Bum, 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 bum. Right, I got to ride that. I'd be like, oi, Shunkalani, fiddling about. What am I to do? All that? No. But fair enough, you put me in my place. Bye-bye.
I did see you do a quick one once.
A quick one? I owned a quick one.
You did.
Right?
Hey, Tom, we also have a couple from the chat I just want to shout out really
please,
quick.
let's hear the people from the chat, Pat.
All right, I'm just going to rapid fire these. Time After Time, Hot Child in the City, Xanadu.
Xanadu's a great one. Let's do Xanadu, the Olivia Newton-John version, not the version by Juliana Hatfield, which I love also. But
9 to 5, Dolly.
Dolly Parton, 9 to 5. I wonder what's the best Dolly Parton one. 9 to 5. 9 to 5 has that kind of like you're just mad. You're mad at life, and then you want to put that. Like you're pushing back against your boss, right?
Yeah. It's a good karaoke after work song for sure.
Exactly. 9 to 5 should go number 17, and Xanadu can go 42.
Someone said Last Dance, Donna Summer, and then one of your favorites, All the Small Things.
All the Small Things. Well, I'm legally not allowed to perform. I do have my Kids Bop contract that's in the way.
Right.
As anybody has heard, I am known, for people who don't know, I worked for the Kids Bop Corporation for a short time doing punk Kids Bop songs. Let's find it here. All the Small. And I wanted to say this. They ripped me off. I get no residuals from this. Kids came in. Those kids are good. I will say that. the Kids Bop kids, one of the kids turned to me and he said, "This one's a bop." And I said, "Kids Bop." And he said, "I don't get it." And I was like, "You don't get that joke? It's a very simple joke. We all work for Kids Bops." And then the kid said, "I actually don't work for Kids Bops. I am a contractor. I have an agreement with Kids Bop. I work for my LLC." And I was like, "This is boring." I'm going back in the booth. I love how the comments are turned off on this now. Somebody over at Kids Bop is clearly sick of just everybody speculating whether it's me singing it or not. Shut the comments off. We can't take it anymore. Who are they arguing over? Yeah, all the small things. Number 10. Yeah, and what is that bottle that there's that the Weezer fella's saying? What's he saying? This bottle of Stevens. What's that? What? A bottle of Steven? What is that? This bottle of Steven awakens ancient demons. That's what I would have changed. I think it's feelings. I'd make it demons. I love when you catch the things you want to fix in these songs. I'd fix that. First of all, this bottle of Stevens.
Stevens is like it's a type of wine.
Ah,
So,
okay.
yeah.
This bottle of Stevens awakens ancient
Feelings.
feelings. I would say
Yeah.
demons.
Demons is better.
This bottle of Stevens
You know, I said I could get-
awakens ancient demons. This bottle of Stevens awakens ancient demons.
Yeah, it's like used in the new Hellraiser.
Like father, stepfather, the son. What is it? The son has what? Taking you away. Taking you away?
I don't think it's taking you away.
What is now?
I can't think of what it really is now, though.
Like father,
Stepfather.
the son has taken you away. That's my rewrite. The other song I would rewrite would be Rob Zombie has that song. And I don't want to hear no Rob Zombie songs on this list. Anybody suggesting Dragula, it's not making the list. I don't want Thunder Kiss 65. 1965. Yeah. My mic, my headphones went out. Weird. They are back now. Thank you. Thank you, honey. That's Andrew. Andrew, do you like karaoke?
Yeah, I like it just as much as
that. I'm gonna say you might not like it if
I
it
got
took that long.
I got 2 buttons to push
20
on
seconds.
different things.
20 seconds, you were just like, it's like, do you like karaoke? You're like,
yeah. Well,
yeah.
I got to press 2 separate buttons to get it on the broadcast. So
Okay, fair enough. But you do like karaoke.
Oh yeah.
What's your go-to song, Andrew?
Well, depends on the crowd. And my
hold on
feeling.
1 second, Andrew. Alexa, will you play a Ronald Reagan speech, please? Okay. Now, what were you saying?
Okay. Sometimes I like to do September by Earth, Wind, and Fire because it's like kind of uncomfortable for me. I say that, but
it's one I don't even know what the words are on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's I don't know. Maybe that's just a flex. It's like, oh hey, you know.
What else? What else do you want to do? What's another good karaoke song you could do?
I mean, this is maybe just me being weird and like my weird choices, but I like What a Fool Believes.
And do you do a full Michael McDonald impression?
Oh yeah, you have to. It's not worth it otherwise.
Saying what a fool, but she's trying hard to recreate what is left to be created. Never trying on.
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
Had a place in his life, and she drowned us to her apology. What is this song? What is this? Is this like a short story he's put the words?
Pretty much.
To her apology, anybody else?
Yeah, I like to pick the weird ones, I guess.
Yeah. Well, what a fool believes is that's a good one. It depends on whether you're going to commit to the to that voice.
You have to, though.
Yeah, I think you do.
Not worth it otherwise.
I agree, Andrew. Any other ones?
You know, I don't usually do this, but I've seen it crush if you're dealing with a pretty, like, maybe not the most hip crowd, but like All My Life by Casey and JoJo always goes over pretty well.
Put that on number 11. All My Life by Casey and JoJo. That's one I've seen destroy at karaoke.
Yeah. Because everybody knows it.
Yeah.
They don't need the words even.
No.
At least the chorus.
Yeah. And then, you ever see Waterfalls by TLC? Ever see anybody do?
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
That's a good one, right? Waterfalls goes over big. Let's put Waterfalls at number 18, please. So Sally can wait. They said it's too late as I'm walking on by, right? My soul strives away, right? And it gets quiet, then you go, don't look back in anger. Don't look back in anger. I heard you say. No, I would say, well, first of all, one other thing. Hey, what do I have to say to get Siri to do a thing? Just Siri?
I believe so, yeah. I think so.
Okay. Siri, play a Louis Gohmert speech. This is the greatest moment of my life. Everybody, Siri and Alexa, are doing what I'm telling them over the air against their control. Hey, Google, play Fly Away by Lenny Kravitz. The worst song. Holy moly. And just think, what has Lenny Kravitz bought with the money he made off that song? A house? A boat and a house? A car and a boat and a house? A boat and a car? Is he still holding on to the money like Jay Leno? All right, let's go back to the phones. Hot phones, hot phones. Oh, where'd the phones go? Where'd the phones go? Oh, here they are. Hello, Best Show.
Hey, Tom, this is Sean in Manhattan.
Okay. What's up, Sean? Sean in
How
Manhattan.
you doing, man?
Hey, you sound like a little tough guy. You're really overselling that New York part of things, aren't you?
Oh, I apologize if I
It's
came off
okay.
that
You just
way.
say, "Hey, it's Sean from Manhattan." Hey, can we get another pair of headphones in the studio, please? Now you know what I mean. There's this certain type of New Yorker where they just try to be like, I'm from Brooklyn. It's like, who cares? That makes you tough all the time. Oh no, you're from Brooklyn. Oh my goodness, let me look out. You're from Brooklyn. What do you run of? At this point, you better watch out. I'm from Brooklyn. I make artisanal mayonnaise. Okay, yeah, it's as valid as any other. This tough guy. Hey, you better watch out. I'm from the Bronx. Oh wow, what are you gonna do? Not let me into Yankee Stadium? Weirdo. Can't fake tough New Yorkers.
It's true though. The Manhattan tough guy isn't really a thing though.
It's like, I'm from Queens Boulevard. Okay, Vincent Chase. So what's up, Sean?
Oh, I got some songs for the topic.
You got some songs for the topic. Now, I'm being told you were a former karaoke host.
That's true. In old Lipstick City.
In Lipstick City, you were a karaoke host. Where were you a karaoke host?
In a bar in Chinatown called the Melody Lounge.
Ah. And how often would you do that? I don't know it. How often would you do that?
Every Sunday night.
Every Sunday night, and you'd run the thing. This is how I operate when I go to a karaoke night. You go up, you see the person running the thing. I go, how are you tonight? Can I get a song in, please? And I say, please. I'm very polite. And they say, of course. Now you tell me how I'm doing if this is a karaoke night that you're running, Sean.
Oh, you do great.
Well, no, Sean.
I mean,
We're going to role play it right now. We're going to role play it right now. You're sitting there and you got your pad or whatever you got, and you got those dumb books that are floating around the bar. One's too big. The new song's a little too small and weird. Nobody wants that book. Can't read them. You got to read by candlelight generally. But that's neither here nor there. I go up to you and I say, hey, how are you tonight?
Oh, I'm good, man.
Oh, cool. Hey, could I put a song down, please?
Yeah. We got about 10 people ahead of you, though.
Okay. That's fine. Can I do "Fly Away" by Lenny Kravitz?
Yeah, you're gonna have to pay $10 to do that.
No, but just don't be funny right now.
I'm not being funny. I used to charge people.
You used to charge people if you didn't want to hear the song? What are you, the Garables of karaoke?
There was a list of 10 songs.
And what were those 10 songs? What were those 10 songs?
Well, topping the list was Journey's "Don't Stop Believing."
Okay. Why not on that? You're sick of it?
I mean, everybody does it, right? And it's actually,
All right, you're irking me a little bit. You're irking me a little bit. Number 13, "Don't Stop Believing" by Journey. Believe in. Hey, Google, play "Don't Stop Believing" by Journey. What were other songs on your do not playlist?
I that was the only one that I really remember. I don't want to talk about the bad things.
Okay. Because this is what I do. I go up to you and say, hey, any chance I could do this Elton John song? And then you'd say,
yeah, sure. You might have to wait about a half hour.
And then I would say to you, I would tip you then. I'd tip you $20.
$20?
Yeah.
You're next, man.
And you know what I would say? I'm tipping you because I know a lot of people in here are cheap. I would literally say that to you. A lot of cheapskates here tonight, so I'm giving you 20 to make up for the cheapskates. What would that do with you?
I would let you sing 3 songs.
There you go.
Maybe not in a row though.
No, of course not. No, we need this is. I'm not here to make like I'm dropping in and just jumping the line. But now you just tips to ensure proper service. Give you 20.
It is important.
And then later in the night, you know what I'd say? You want anything from the bar? Can I get you something from the bar, karaoke man? But I would hope you'd be like, no, I drink for free. You'd be like, no, I drink for free. I'd be like, thank God. I don't have to buy you a drink. Just give you $20. What are you, my best friend? So what do you got for what's a karaoke no? Would somebody come to a karaoke bar?
Oh. I mean, Bohemian Rhapsody is really just a slog.
Yeah, and I'm sure you hear it every time now, right?
I mean, I haven't done it in several years, but I mean, it's rough. And then you've heard it, right? Have you ever done it?
Bohemian Rhapsody? No, I've heard about it. I haven't gotten around to checking it out yet, though. I've read about it plenty. It sounds like it's kind of operatic from what people have said. Of course I know it.
So have you ever done it at karaoke?
No, I do it at home. Private karaoke. Karaoke for one. That's a tricky one because then you got to stand there also while it's like, and like, what are you going to play air guitar to that? No. Put that on the worst 10. It's just it's a bad move to pick Bohemian Rhapsody. And then also please put In the Court of the Crimson King, which I've seen 2 people try to do, not realizing you're signing up for 4 minutes of instrumental music and you have to just stand there while you listen to like a computerized keyboardy version of King Crimson, like bumping out, bumping out, bumping out, bumping out, bumping out, bumping out. Give me a song, Sean. Give me a song.
A good song. One of my favorites was "Goodbye Stranger" by Supertramp.
That's a good one. Put that at number 40, please. Goodbye Stranger by Supertramp. I would go up and do that and be like, hey, everybody see Magnolia? This is actually on the Magnolia soundtrack. No, I wouldn't say that.
They all know the song. They just don't remember from where, you know?
Yeah. Well, for me, I remember it from the Supertramp album. All right, Sean. Thanks so much for the call. Good guy. Good guy. Back to the phones. Hot phones tonight. Everyone wants to know. Alexa, can you play the latest news about Scott Adams? Besho, hello.
Hey, Tom.
Hi, who's this?
This is Dan. I'm calling from LAX.
From LAX, the airport, really?
The airport.
Flying to Burbank? Why not? Why don't you fly to Burbank? It's so much better. Burbank's such a better airport, actually. Actually, people are going to realize you're flying to Burbank. You can get 3 flights out of Burbank. Can everybody stop with that? Like, oh, yeah, you're flying to Burbank. Yeah, oh, if you're going to Portland, it works perfectly. Or if you're going to San Diego, you can't go anywhere else from there. Actually, flying to Burbank, you just walk your park. You walk right 5 minutes later, you're right. No, LAX are nothing. The worst. I even go the worst. I go to the international terminal when I'm flying domestic.
I'm with you, Tom.
That's how I do it. I'm such a hardcore LAX fan. I make go through international, and then they drive me in a golf cart to the United gate. Can we put the air on in here, please? Thank you. Dan, what are you doing at LAX?
Well, I'm flying to San Francisco, so maybe I should have flown out of Burbank.
Yeah. San Francisco. Did you drove and did you flew? Remember that? SETV? Sid Dithers? No. So you're listening to the show at the airport, eh?
That's correct, yeah.
Okay.
Went through a stressful moment where I put the phone on the, on hold on the conveyor belt, and I was just praying that you didn't pick up.
Well, I picked up now. What do you got, Dan? What's a good karaoke song, Dan?
I got a good one that I've done a couple times, and you really got to get the Humbly Bebbly Zibbly Boobblies, but Just a Gigolo by David Lee Roth.
Doing that. Anybody shows up does that, you're out. Just a gigolo. Okay. Alexa, play Coconut Grove by David Lee Roth. That's his cover of the Velvet Underground. No, the Love and Spoonful. Can you imagine? Alexa, play Venus and Furs by David Lee Roth. Shiny, shiny, shiny boots of leather. Wow. No. What? So I don't want to do that. I don't like that. That's a Louis Prima song originally, right?
Okay. Right.
What other recommendations you got?
Okay, this one had success with it, but you got to get the Screamin' Jay Hawkins version, and you've got to be a madman. But I Put a Spell on You.
That's a tricky one. That's a tricky one. You think you can do it?
I get it.
Have you done that?
Yeah.
You've done I Put a Spell on You? You've done that at karaoke?
Yeah, and like these middle of nowhere karaoke bars where I've really had some success with that one.
Okay. All right. I'll take your word for it. What other ones?
All right, so I got a couple of songs that sound like the music sounds like karaoke music to begin with.
Okay.
Which I think lends itself to the whole karaoke experience, like "Slow Hand" by Conway Twitty.
What? Conway Twitty? What, are you trying to clear the room? A Conway
I don't
Twitty
know,
song.
Tom. You gotta...
Conway Twitty. What's next? We gonna do Georgia, Florida line next? Do you know those guys
All right,
broke
well,
up?
if you don't like,
Did you know
if
that?
you don't like my hit,
Dan.
you're gonna hate my best or worst. What?
Well, let's hear it. What's your?
Sorry. Okay, so I've seen other people.
Hey,
do,
Siri, play Georgia, Florida
absolutely
line.
Kill.
What's that? Go ahead.
I've seen other people absolutely kill with both of these songs, and I would love to see where you're going to put them. You're probably going to put them on the worst list, but Alternative Polka by Weird Al.
No Weird Al. No Weird Al.
Okay.
Originals or
but
nothing.
Alternative Polka is a unique one.
Oh, I know. It's one of the ones that.
Like, oh, yeah, yeah.
No, it's one of Weird Al's medley
it.
songs. I know. It's Weird Al. Look, didn't this guy win at everything enough? Gotta let him win at karaoke. It's the one place you're not allowed, Al. Karaoke. Any song could be a Weird Al song at karaoke, too. Right? Mother, Father. It's a Weird Al song now. Right? Right?
All right.
Like a bird. I'm like a dog. There you go. It's Weird Al. Right? Lisa Loeb, stay. Go. Yeah. It's Weird Al now. I Weird Al'd it. 9 to 5. Working 4 to 8. It's Weird Al now. I Weird Al'd it. So what else? Okay. We're not doing Weird Al at karaoke.
Okay. All right. This one, Alice DJ, Better Off Alone.
I don't know that song.
So I think you would know it if you heard it again.
In the chat, I won't stand for this Weird Al bashing. Well, then go away. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not bashing him, first of all. Look, first of all, I know Weird Al. Do you have Weird Al's phone number? I do. You steal my phone, you'll be calling Weird Al in 5 minutes. You get your hand on my phone, look out, Jack. All I can say, Weird Al and Tony Shalhoub better look out. They're about to get some texts that they think are from me. My worst.
All right, Tom. I really want to win, so I'm going to give you two more.
Yeah,
okay.
Go ahead.
Darkness on the Edge of Town.
What? It's like the slowest Bruce. Why don't you do Factory while you're at it?
When it explodes, like into that, like that
yeah,
big.
Good. As long as we wait 5.5 minutes for the explosion. No, you're not doing that.
Okay.
No,
what about
Born to Run's gonna be it's way up on this list, but go ahead. Oh,
Lawyers, Guns, and Money by Warren Zevon.
Yeah, you want to do Warren Zevon. I'll say this. I'd rather you look. I would do Rollin' the Headless. What's the song? Write that one. Patty Hearst to the first. Write that one. Remember that? Rollin' the Headless Tail Gunner, whatever it is.
Thompson Gunner.
Rollin' the Headless Thompson Gunner. I'll allow that one. It's not gonna make the top 50. But that's the one I would do. And anybody does Werewolves.
Favorite.
Can you imagine anybody do Werewolves of London at karaoke? Oh my God. What would you do if you're seeing somebody do Werewolf? The only one I want to hear is if they do that Kid Rock Werewolves, the one where he was like, I like hanging out at the lake and drinking. Remember that song? What was that song called? All Summer Long?
I do. Yeah, I do. I don't know. Yeah, something like that.
Alexa, play All Summer Long by Kid Rock. What's that now?
That actually makes me think of a really good duet song, which is the Kid Rock and Sheryl Crow.
Yeah, that'd be a real good duet song.
It
would just mean I get to throw 2 people out of the karaoke bar instead of 1. Get off my phone. We're donezo. Oh, hello, Best Show.
Oh, crap. Hi.
Hi, to whom am I speaking? Everly. Now, for people who don't know, I know who you are. For people who don't know, Everly is one of our youthful callers. Is that fair to say?
I'm on the phone.
Okay. Who's that? You talking to Dad?
No, it's actually my little brother.
Your little
Can you
brother?
hold on 1 second?
Me or your little brother?
Yeah. He wants... Wait, Bear, can you come in here? Bear, can you come in? Bear, say hi. Hi.
Hi, what's your name?
Bear.
Bear? B-E-A-R?
It's his B-E-R. It's his nickname. His real name's Sullivan.
His name's Sullivan?
Yeah, it's my nickname. His name is Sullivan. His nickname is Bear. Everybody
Sullivan's a
calls
pretty cool name. You know what it reminds me of? Sully Sullenberger. You should call him Sully. Call him Sully.
What is that?
Birds. Remember it was like bird.
Oh, I have a Steven Universe t-shirt on right now.
You do?
Yeah.
That's
At least
cool.
it doesn't have Greg on it.
Yeah. Not a whole lot of Greg Universe merchandise out there. They tend to, the marketplace wasn't exactly screaming for it.
Personally, his shirt's the best one because, like, when he was young, his shirt's the best because
It was
it's
long
like
hair.
black.
He had
and
that
then
long
the
hair,
ripped
yeah.
The ripped up sleeves.
Everly, have you ever done karaoke, Everly?
I've never done karaoke. I did go to a party with some friends at like a church camp thing, and we did sing some songs, but it wasn't technically karaoke.
What songs did you do? What these did seasonal songs?
One of the songs that we did. No, but one of the songs we did, I was actually gonna try to add to the list. It's "Party in the USA."
Yeah, that's a good one. Let's put that at number 21. Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus.
I keep forgetting her name for some reason. By the way, you kept talking about Say It Ain't So. I have a show soon, and one of my songs sound like, I don't know if you can hear this.
You got your bass already set up.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, I can hear that. What song are you playing there?
I'm playing Say It Ain't So because that's on my set list.
Wait, what is it?
Say It Ain't So by Weezer.
Oh, you're playing Say It Ain't
It's
So
on
by
my-
Weezer. This bottle
Yeah, I was
of
I was put on
Stevens
that song.
awakens ancient demons. And change it to
pretty
demons,
sure
not
Stevens-
feelings.
I don't know what Stevens is, but I'm pretty sure it's some kind of like alcohol.
I think
I'm
it
not
is.
100% Sure.
These gross adults with their alcohol, right, Everly? Right?
Yeah.
These gross adults. Aren't adults gross?
I accidentally searched Stevens. I accidentally searched Steven and I got Steven Universe. No, I don't. It does. Stevens, I guess, is like a neighborhood or something. It's
What do you
not
think the
explaining
best
what
age?
it
What's
is.
the best age, Everly? What's the best age?
The best age to be, or the best age
To be.
like,
To be.
for
What would be the best
something?
age to be?
To be in. Oh, that's a hard question. It depends on like what you're looking for
Well,
in an age.
you're in the hot seat,
That one's
Everly.
a little wrong, but
There's no wrong answer. Just give me an answer. Top of your head.
I 16, I guess, because then you can start learning how to drive and get a job and stuff. But like, you don't have to be an adult yet. You still have some freedom.
Ah, that's a good point.
So I guess 16 would be a pretty good one.
16 is a good one. Yeah.
I mean, there's an entire birthday called Sweet 16, so that's another.
Yeah.
plus.
Take me off the camera. Don't put me on the camera, please. Why would you do that? It's bad enough I gotta see.
When you're on the camera, I can't see it. My computer is on something else. It doesn't show you on the computer on the screen. It just shows.
Do you know Rob Zombie? Do you know who Rob Zombie is, Everly?
I have no idea.
Well, let's keep it that way. It's no good.
I spell my name Everlee.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know. I spell. And
Everyone.
this is what I want to. This is what I want to say. If you know who Rob Zombie is, in a nutshell, he was once in a terrible band, and then he went solo and had a terrible solo career. Then he decided to start making movies and made terrible movies. But he has a song called Dragula, which some people like at karaoke. I don't know if Dragula would make my list though. But he also has that song More Human Than Human. Why wouldn't you call that song More Human Than You, comma, man? Right? More human than you, man. More human than you, comma, man. Not more human than human. What's that mean? Are we human?
It doesn't mean
Or
anything.
are we dancer? All the songs are coming out tonight. That's a good one. Go back to the list, please. Go back to the list, please.
There's another version of Siri.
What is it?
It's on like certain computers, but it's called Cortana. It's based on this like character from a video game.
Cortana? Was that like a Truth Social thing? What is this?
It's Cortana. It's on certain computers. If you search it up, you get the video game character, but it is an actual thing. I literally spent all of Corona saying that asking my Cortana. Oh, Cortana. I'm missing things.
Okay. Hold on 1 second, Everly. Hold on 1 second. Number 5, All These Things That I've Done by The Killers, please. That's one of my go-to ones. And all these things that I've done. It gets them every time, Everly. Every time. When you go, I got soul, but I'm not a soldier. And then everybody in the room starts chanting along. I got soul, but I'm not a soldier.
Oh, yeah. I know that song.
Yeah, it's a good one. Killers might be the only band that have 2 on the top 50 because back to the list, please.
I think they're on the list.
Oh, okay. You put some road cones out? What are we doing here?
I have a bad song.
You have a bad song. What is it?
Well, I have 2, but one of them I'm not sure if I should say because I like the actual song, but it would be horrible for a karaoke.
You say. What would be a horrible What is it?
Okay, it's called Passage to Babcock or wait, what's it? Passage to Bangkok. I like it. I like it personally.
And where is this song from? Where is this song from, Everly?
It's A Passage to Bangkok by Rush.
Rush? You're doing album cuts? You're doing Rush album cuts at karaoke? What's next? You could do Bite Tour and the Snow Dog?
I doubt it would actually be at a karaoke place.
Side 2 of 2112?
This song has like a bunch of weird words.
Yeah, I'd throw you out of my car. No offense, Everly, you're one of my favorite people on the planet. You come in and you start doing that Rush song, I'll throw you right out. Right out.
I was actually playing, dude. You know that weird noise you heard when I started my call?
Yeah.
That was a Rush song I was playing on my bass. I was practicing.
Let's hear. Can we hear a little bit of it?
Yeah. Sure. Let's see. Now the fourth dimension is corrupt. Na 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 na. You have entered the twilight zone. Beyond what strange things are known. Use the key, unlock the door. Bring what your faith might have in store. Explore your dreams' creation. It's a long song, but
Everly, what is the name of that song again, Everly?
The song I suggested was A Passage to Bangkok, the song for the worst list, but the song I just played was The Twilight Zone.
Well, guess what, Everly? Yeah. That's the best call of the night. That was amazing. I loved it. And you sound great. Your bass sounds great. You're actually a good singer also. Singing and playing bass at the same time is very tricky.
Don't make my voice sound better than it is. My voice is okay.
No, but you're solid. I'm saying you're singing and playing bass at the same time. Very tricky. And I'm giving you a lot of credit for that.
Okay.
Okay?
Just
take the compliment, Everly.
Okay.
Just take the compliment.
I'll take the compliment. Take the compliment. By the way,
and that's life advice for you too, Everly. That's advice for you and for everybody else. Just take the compliment. Someone gives you the compliment to go, oh no, it was actually terrible what I did. No, just say thank you very much. Take the compliment. You don't have to convince people you stink. Why would you try to convince them? Oh, I liked what you did. No, that was terrible. Yeah, okay, yeah, it was terrible then. Sorry, I liked it.
I just don't want. I don't want people giving me credit for things I didn't actually
Don't
do.
worry. Now, who's home? Is all your dear old papa around?
I can call him in, but first my little brother wants to say something before he goes to bed. 'cause
Okay,
he's
let's
gotta go
talk to your
bed
little
now.
brother. How old's your little brother?
He's 8.
He's 8. Is he funny? Do you like your little brother?
Yes, I like my little brother.
I don't know.
This isn't a labyrinth. This isn't the labyrinth. I'm not gonna ask David Bowie to take my little brother away.
Well, first of all, David Bowie was not in Labyrinth. David Bowie was not in the movie Labyrinth. No. He's in Dark Crystal.
Yeah, look it up, dude. I watched the movie a bazillion
Yeah, and I've
times,
watched
and
it
I
2
listened to the
bazillion
music.
times. He's in Dark Crystal.
David Bowie! Don't scream, Bear. I love you, but please don't scream. Ow.
All right, put Bear on and go get your father, please.
Okay, I'll get my father. Okay, here's what I want to say. So the Steven Universe t-shirt I have on is the star, but it's upside down, and it's red, obviously, like Steven's. It has Pearl, Garnet,
Wait, you saw the movie Pearl?
Amethyst.
It's not for kids.
Oh, ugh. Pearl, like Steven Universe.
Oh, okay. What's up with the
The red shirt with the it's like Steven's shirt, but the star's upside down, and it has Pearl on it, Garnet on it, Amethyst on it, Connie on it, and your son on it.
and my son on it? You mean
So
Steven
it
Universe? Why am I being so
So
sarcastic?
it turns out my dad is not home right now. He went out on a date with my mom, but my older brother is here.
Your older brother's running the show tonight?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Isaac.
Isaac? All right, this is what I want you to do, Isaac.
What?
Oh, sorry. I'm putting you out?
What?
You're mad at me. How old are you, Isaac?
No, I'm not. 17.
17? Good. You'll get this. You have Postmates?
What?
You got Postmates on your phone? Grubhub? DoorDash?
I do not.
Uber Eats?
No. I've got Uber.
Well, we're not going to do Uber. What kind of snacks you got in the house for the kids?
I mean, we've got
Raisins.
some
What do you
cosmic
got?
brownies, some Cheez-Its.
This is what I want you to say to them. Snack party. Say, Big Brother Isaac's just declared snack party.
Be a wuss about it, dude.
Come on, Isaac, say it. Yeah, don't be a wuss.
Getting in
Isaac.
trouble.
You laugh. Just say it.
Look,
Okay, I declare snack party.
okay. Now, guys, just understand that I'm not getting in trouble for this. Don't blame me. Your brother said it. I didn't say it. And Isaac, sounds like you're about to get punished. It's a little late for a snack party, wouldn't you say?
I mean, it's 8:22. I've eaten snacks much later.
All right, fair enough. What kind of? And you know, you're entitled to have some snacks too. What's your favorite snack? Ring dings.
Favorite snack?
What do you like? A Napoleon.
I mean,
Buttered roll. What do you like?
I
Buttered
mean,
roll
a
is the best snack
drumstick,
ever too. We did a list on the show once of top 50 best snacks. Number 1, buttered roll.
Yeah, I remember this. I remember this very vividly.
It's true. It's an East Coast thing. You come out here to Los Angeles, everybody's just like, what do you mean, buttered roll? It's like, yeah, used to go into a 7-Eleven. They just have a pile of them sitting there. A buttered roll sitting there all day.
I mean,
you come here now. Oh, we got
they're great though. So I
weird
think
hot
that should be
dog
over
on
here
a
as well.
rotisserie. Just give me a buttered roll. And also, what's up with this 2 for? You go to 7-Eleven a lot, Isaac?
No.
I don't go to 7-Eleven a lot.
All right. Well,
Not even 4.
Everly, I got to move
we
on.
haven't.
You going to go get some snacks, Everly? What do you got? You got Cheez-Its in the house, and what else you got?
Let's see. Well, we have ice cream.
Yeah.
And
Ice
soda
cream.
that we normally have to ask for, but mom and dad aren't home.
Mom and dad aren't home. Sounds like somebody's ready to try some Cheez-It ice cream.
The ice creams are gone. I ate the last.
The ice cream's gone. You're 17, Isaac. You got a driver's license.
I actually do not, unfortunately.
Okay. You know how to hitchhike? No, never. Take that back. Don't hitchhike. don't hitchhike to the grocery store. Guy on the radio told me to hitchhike.
You can walk to the 7-Eleven, right?
You're not. He's not walking anywhere. Now you're out of. Now you're in trouble, Everly. You're in trouble. You're going to time. No, you go to timeout, Everly. Everly, you're in timeout.
I'm too old for timeout.
No, not. I'm in charge of the house tonight. Since mom and dad aren't around, and since Isaac doesn't have a driver's license, I'm in charge of the house. You're in timeout for 3 hours. You go there and you think long and hard about what you did.
I'll just play my bass for 3 hours.
Oh, you can bring your bass into timeout. You're allowed to bring your bass. All right.
My bass is already in my timeout, seeing as my bass is already in my room.
Okay, I got to move on, everyone. Bye. Look at this list coming together. All these things that I've done, number 5. Let's put when you were young. Number 41, When You Were Young by The Killers. You sit there in your heartbreak, waiting on some beautiful boy to save you from your own. Wait, you beg forgiveness. Watch him now. Here he come. He doesn't look a thing like Jesus, but he talks like a gentleman, like you imagined when you were young. And it has a little bit of that Vivodio dough thing in there. When you were young. Oh, thank you, Dudio. Dudio coming through. Interstate Love Song by Stone Temple Pilots, number 8. I've done that probably more than any other karaoke song. Waiting is enough a thing to do. We're all the rabbit tail same with you. You lied. Yes. Pat?
Oh, Elvis, Suspicious Minds.
Suspicious Minds, that's a good one. Because I would say If I Could Dream, but that one, now all I think of when I think of that song is Tom Hanks in like a Christmas thing going like, yes, play this the Christmas song, play.
I know.
Play Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Best movie this year, by the way. I still say.
Yeah, you weren't kidding. It's a great movie.
Cried and cried and cried. I cried and cried and cried. Nobody told me he died at the end of it. Why didn't anybody tip me off? I'll say this. Have you ever been to Graceland?
I have.
I've been to Sun, not Graceland.
Oh, you've been to Sun Studios.
Yeah.
The thing they don't tell you about Graceland, you go on this thing. Oh, here's Elvis's squash court. Oh, here's some gold records. Then the door opens. Here's Elvis's grave. They don't tell you. The entire family's behind this door. That's the last thing you see. Now leave. Would you like to say something? Okay. It's by the pool also. Here's his mother and his father and him. They're all dead by the pool. After they kind of hustle you past the 70s of Elvis too. They're kind of just like, yeah, and Elvis, like, it's just like, and he had the 68 comeback and all this stuff. Then he did Live in Hawaii, and like 4 years, just kind of hustling you past the bad bummer years. And then they go, thanks for coming. And just go through that door. We got one more thing for you. He's there. It's his coffin. Well, not his coffin. That would be really weird. I'm being told we have 24 slots left, but I know we can do this. Number 3 is 1 Week by Bare Naked Ladies. It's been hold me now to watch a hoodwink to make you stop think. You think you're looking at Aquaman. I summon fish to the dish because I like the Shelly Swiss and touch it like the sushi because it never touch a frying pan. Hot like wasabi when I bust rhymes. Like big like Leanne rhymes because I'm all about value. Bert Kampfer's got the mad hits. You try to match wits. I try to hold you, but I bust through. And I'm out of practice with that one.
Where was Elvis going?
Oh, that's right. Thank you, Pat.
Yeah.
16 Suspicious Minds. Mike, do you have any karaoke ones? These are the songs I've seen AP Mike do at karaoke. Hair of the Dog by Nazareth.
Yeah.
Which you did the angriest version of that I've ever seen anybody do. Because that's a song that goes, now y'all messing with a son of a bitch. And then your version was like this, now you're messing with son of a bitch. Like you didn't even make it like now you're messing. You made it seem like your hand got hit by a hammer partway through. You're like, oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah. I find it very cathartic.
It was, yeah. I've seen you do that. I've seen you do Mother by John Lennon. Which was the most troubling thing. And then Streets of Philadelphia by Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah. Mellows everybody out.
Yeah, mellows everybody out.
I was thinking of one. I was doing my homework for Rubenesque.
That's right. Rubenesque, the best show, bonus show that you get over at patreon.com/thebestshow. It's the bonus show we do where we just began. We did episode 1, went up a few weeks ago, and it is us going record by record through the entire production work of Rick Rubin, year by year. And boy, oh boy, are there some weird years coming. Years where he's like, I'm going to work with Johnny Cash, and then I'll work with Andrew Dice Clay.
So I'm listening to Licensed to Ill.
Sounded like a Andrew Dice Clay joke for a second there. So I'm listening to Licensed to Ill. And then my wife comes in
enjoying
and
it all
she,
over again. It's like 1986 all over again.
my wife's like, I thought we could go to the movies.
I'm thinking rhyming and
You
stealing
dunce.
would be.
So mad at his. I thought we could see the Christmas tree at 30 Rockefeller Plaza. Oh, you want to see the tree, you dunce? So you're listening to License to Ill because we're doing 85 and onward, I believe, right? 86
Through 87.
onward. Yeah, 85 to 87. And License to Ill, the Beastie Boys debut album, is on
And
it.
I'm thinking rhyming and stealing
Mm-hmm.
would be a great karaoke song, especially for the break in the middle. And you know the break, Tom. Let's do it together.
Mike, of course I know the break. Rhyming and Stealing is the one that has the it's the when the levee breaks sample, right?
Yeah.
It's a Led Zeppelin sample, one of the best.
But it's got this great break where I imagine everybody would just sing along.
Going Alibaba and the
Alibaba and the
40.
40 Thieves. Alibaba and the 40 Thieves. Alibaba and the 40 Thieves.
See, they hear the anger in his voice now? That's how he sounded. He sounded like he was mad at the streets of Philadelphia when he sang that song.
Uh-huh.
And like he was mad at Mother. No. All right. No, that's a good one. But let's put, as a tribute to our own associate producer, Mike, number 45, Hair of the Dog by Nazareth. Pat, you said it's Suspicious Minds. Now, Dudio, what are your songs? What songs do you suggest? He's going to come running in here. What about this one? Ooh, didn't play.
Yeah, that was in the chat.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. What do you got?
I'm on mic 2. I always do Cruel to Be Kind by Nick Lowe.
I did that once, and the karaoke machine broke while I was doing it. So that one I'm a little scarred on. I'm up there going, "Oh, I wish I could know their heartache," and suddenly the thing stops. And
Okay, well,
so
I'll stop doing it.
This dumb karaoke bar down in like Wall Street.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's a good song to do. I like "Let's Stay Together" by Al Green.
Okay.
I'll do that. Yeah.
Why do people wait?
Is
Can you
is
sell
Al Green
that?
in here?
Can you sell that? I can't.
Oh,
Sell
I can
it.
sell it.
You could sell
Yeah,
it.
I can
Let's
sell
hear
it.
a little bit.
Oh no, I'd have to hear the music. I know.
Okay.
There you go. That's the first note.
Okay. Good. I believe you now.
Paradise City.
Paradise City by Guns N' Roses. Number 26, please.
And then one that I always do that people seem to enjoy is "Glory of Love" by Peter Cetera.
Yeah, I would not enjoy that if you did that.
Okay. Well.
It reminds me of Karate Kid.
Karate Kid Part 2. It was the theme to Karate Kid Part 2.
Did you ever see Karate Kid Part 3?
I did.
The plot of Karate Kid 3 is he gets beat up for 95 minutes, and then the final 30 seconds he does like that kick and wins. You're just like, okay, he didn't get any other good shots in at any point.
No.
He's like, if we were scoring it, he still would have lost that match because he's getting the crap beat out of him, except for he landed one quality kick.
Sometimes that's all you need.
That's a fair point.
One quality kick.
And then he had that one guy just made him wash his truck or whatever he was doing.
He washed like 50 trucks, Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah. Not a fan.
No.
I did like him when he ran Arnold's on.
He was great at that.
Days.
With all the dusty trucks parked out back.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know, Jason Gore, here's some rock trivia for
hit
you.
me.
Okay. Hit me.
Hit me, Tom. Tom.
What are we at the Borgata?
Hit me with these. Yeah.
Hit me?
No. Again.
Hold?
Again, hit me. Hit me, Tom.
Hold. Yeah. Oh, house wins. Who was one of the people who was the final short list of to play the part of Fonzie? It's a rock star.
It's a rock star.
A rock star was short, like home stretch.
Was going to play Fonzie. What year was this?
Well, when they were
73?
casting Fonzie. Yeah, like 74, 73, 74.
British?
No. American.
Not British. I don't know this. Who was it?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
I'll tell you at 9 p.m.
I will come back in here at 9 p.m.
If you want to hear it, you will.
Give me, what's another clue?
It was also on television. Also, would not have been his first television series.
So was it Mike Nesmith?
Well, you're very close, but I'm not going to say. No more guesses.
Okay.
No more guesses.
All right. I'll be back at 9.
You'll come back at 9. You'll find out who it was. No guesses. All right, let's go back to the list here. What do we got? Let's take a couple more calls, and then we'll talk. Let's see. Let's take a couple.
Do you want a couple more from the chat?
Yes, please.
Okay, we got 500 miles. I Will Survive.
Hold on. 500 Miles by the Proclaimers.
Yes.
When I wake up, when I have nothing to do, I'm gonna walk right back to you. Sounds like a threat. Doesn't matter where you put him, he's gonna walk. Psycho. And I would walk 500 miles. And I would walk. Is the other guy saying he'd walk 500 more? They're a weird tandem, those two guys. Which one do you think would win a fight? Or the Proclaimers fight? Who wins? It'd be the undercard of Noel and Liam Gallagher fighting. The Proclaimers brothers are going to fight as the undercard. That'd be the greatest night of my life. And
Tag team.
19? I saw somebody suggest 19 by... For the... I'm not putting 19 is not a good karaoke song. That's a... I don't know. Does Proclaimers make the list?
It doesn't have to. There's some better ones from the chat. I'm just going to run.
What
run
else?
through them quick.
What else?
I Will Survive. LA Woman, which you almost played a little while ago. Crazy Train. Just a Friend. Biz Marquee.
Yeah, I would
Saturday
put
Night's
that
All Right.
one. Let's put Just a Friend by Biz Markie on it. Let's put that at number 15. That's a good one. That's one that gets everybody going. You got what I need, right? Everybody loves it. And you know it's another good. What's that now?
Go ahead.
No, you
Sorry,
go.
go.
No, you go. You go.
Okay. Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting, Kids in America, Paradise City, and Surrender by Cheap Trick.
Surrender by
That's
Cheap
all
Trick
for
is
the
one of the
chat.
biggest karaoke songs ever. That should probably go number 6. Surrender by Karaoke. That's one that is still in that sweet spot of not being overly done, but still done enough that everybody knows it. Thank you, Jason. You just reminded me of one of my big karaoke songs. I guess that's why they call it The Blues by Elton John. We'll put that at number 25. Don't slip into space. Look at my face in my hand. Whatever. I don't know. Am I at a karaoke place right? No. Okay. Caller, welcome to the show. Hello.
Hi, Tom. This is Greg from Philadelphia.
Oh, Greg from Philadelphia. How are you, Greg? What's your last name?
I'm good, Tom.
What's your last name?
What's my last name? Gethard. Greg Gethard
Greg
from Philadelphia.
Gethard. How are you, Greg Gethard?
I'm doing extremely well, Tom. This is a topic after my heart. I have been working on an extensive list, but obviously I'll only pick the best for you.
Oh, well, let's hear it then. Let's hear the best.
Well, my number one karaoke song is Under Pressure.
As a duet. Oh, wait. First of all, as a duet, ding, 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 number 9. Summer Nights from Greece goes at number 9. That's a big one. But does she have a friend? And you get bonus points if you go bang for hitting them in the face with the comb like they do in the movie. But does she have a friend?
Do you like Summer Nights or the Grease Mega Mix?
Summer Nights. What am I? A dog?
A pink lady?
Not a pink lady. Summer Nights. The Grease Mega Mix. What is that? It's just all the songs mashed together.
Yeah. That's yeah. It's all of them mashed together. I forget exactly how it goes, and then it ends with like the big. It reprises back to "Tell Me More, Tell Me More."
Yeah.
At the end.
Tell me more. Tell me more. Right, like that. No.
Yeah.
I will say,
dramatic ending.
Elephant Love Medley from Moulin Rouge goes at number 18. All the things everyone talk about love. Oh, love is all you need. I believe in love, right? All you need is love. Girls got to eat. All you need is love. I'm out on the street. All you need is love, love. And she goes, I was made for loving you, baby. You were right. That's a good one because it also gets in. Thank you for credit. Spelling mistake would have driven me nuts. Moulin Rouge. Yeah. So Greece. So go ahead with what you were saying there, Greg Gethard.
Under Pressure. Another one I like.
Who would you be in Under Pressure?
Parade.
Who would you be in Under?
I do both.
We're not doing
both.
My Chemical Romance. That's not happening on this list. Anybody shows up at a karaoke place and they came up there like, when I was a young boy, I'd be like, let me introduce you to the sidewalk.
How about either We Got the Beat or I Melt With You?
I Melt With You is a good one. Number 47, I Melt With You, Modern English. We Got the Beat that would be a good karaoke one. There's a better one there in there somewhere, though. I'm missing. I would say Head Over Heels by the Go-Go's would be a more fun karaoke song, but I don't think it's strong enough to.
I've done a few times Hazy Shade of Winter, the Bangles version.
The Bangles version,
and that song.
Our Lips Are Sealed.
That brings the house down.
Pat, I think Pat. Our Lips Are Sealed. Yeah, let's go with We Got the Beat. We'll do it number 39. We Got the Beat, the Go-Go's.
And then two kind of other ones I like are Without Me by Eminem and Get This Party Started by Pink.
No. Nope. Goodbye. Would you like to say hi? Sure. Okay. We have in the studio my friend, Albertina Rizzo, famous writer, nominated for awards and all sorts of stuff. Writes for the Vanessa Bayer show. Wrote for the Hit Monkey. Wrote for American Auto. Right? You work a lot. You're a very popular writer. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Now, what karaoke songs do you like doing?
You know,
Oh, I know which one I've seen you do, and that one needs to make the list.
it needs to make the list because we're in California, and I feel like that's a big
Yeah.
California
Yeah.
hit.
Yes.
That's Santeria by Sublime.
Yeah. I don't get no Santeria.
And
I don't eat no pork
it's easy to
and
sing.
beans. I don't know.
They went nuts. Did they not go nuts?
When you did it, you were just like, I'm going to shoot his punk ass. And everybody's like, yeah.
And I kind of do it a little bit like Jimmy Durant. I do a little cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
That totally
Like,
has that kind of like,
Yeah, it's
what
like-
I really want to know. Bo, bo, wee, bo, 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 bo.
yeah, I kind of do it like I'm holding a cigar. Yeah, show busy. I do
Yeah.
it show busy.
You do it show busy. Yes, it's very impressive.
But I was thinking, you know, because you want a woman's point of view, right?
Sure, yes.
I was thinking that maybe
Yeah.
this one is missing, and this one's very popular, and it always does well. I haven't sang it myself, but Man, I Feel Like a Woman by Shania Twain.
That's a huge one.
It's a
Number
huge
14.
one.
Number 14. What about How do I live without you? Yeah, I gotta know. Don't you hate when
Ballads? Yes.
I
don't wanna hear-
To me, the specific part would be when like the theater ringers show up a thing, and suddenly they're like, "A whole new world," and you're like, "Okay,
Yeah.
I get it. You have a big booming voice."
And they always start off shy.
Yeah.
That's their in is that they start off shy, and then they really hit the note.
Yeah.
And then I really hate them because get out of here.
Yeah, you know exactly.
This is for losers.
It is for losers. Well,
Well, not really, but like, you know what I mean? We don't want to be out.
Exactly. We're doing it here. We're having fun. And now these ringers show up and start doing their thing.
I want to sing with the ringers.
What's the worst karaoke number you ever did where you're like, yikes, never again?
I think somebody convinced me to do. I don't think it was my choice, but you'll like this, to do scenes from an Italian restaurant.
Sure.
And that was it bombed hard.
Really?
Yeah.
Even though you're from New York and that's your guy?
He's
William
from
Joel?
Well, he's from Long Island. I mean, not New York City.
Aren't you from Cold Spring Harbor? No, you're
I'm
not.
by that tree. I live by that tree he hit once.
Oh, but the tree hit once
Yeah,
over and
with
over?
his car. Yeah, the tree he hit multiple times.
Yeah.
That's my house, actually.
That he crashed into?
Yeah.
Christine didn't do as much reckless driving as Billy Joel's car.
Billy Joel has done more reckless driving than
Bottle of reds, a bottle of whites. I'm making a drug reference. Imagine if these were pills. He's like, good for your Italian restaurant. Boo, we thought it was about drugs.
So that didn't do well.
No, scenes from an Italian restaurant. You know what Billy Joel's song would go over, though? Would be Uptown Girl.
Uptown Girl would do very well.
Uptown Girl. Let's set it at number 38, Uptown Girl by old Beej, Billy Joel.
Beej is what he likes to go by, too.
It is, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
BJ.
Uptown Girl, my Uptown Girl. You know I'm in love with an Uptown Girl. Remember that video where he played just a grease monkey and then Christy Brinkley came in because her car was broken at the garage?
That's how most people meet. It's the thing you don't know.
At a garage.
Yeah, under a car.
And then a model walks in.
That happens so much. In the 80s, apparently, that happened all the time.
Just models running
If
into...
you were a model and you went to get your car
If you were interested,
service.
yeah, and if you were looking for somebody, it's like, I'm kind of into guys that look like turtles removed from their shells.
And if you were a dork, you just take off your glasses, and then you were.
And then it's like,
It was like,
Hachi, what's going on here? You know who would hate that whole thing is people who like lens crafters would hate that. They'd be just like,
yeah, it's bad for business.
Yeah, bad for business.
Now we got to sell contacts.
Yeah, exactly.
And they do.
Yeah,
they actually
sell
do.
Contacts.
They do
They're
actually.
Just like now we got to sell. I guess we got to start selling contacts.
That's what happened.
Yeah. Best show. Hello.
Hi, Tom.
Hi. Who's this?
Hi, this is Alex in Oklahoma City.
Alex in Oklahoma City. What do you got? What are you gonna say? Race for the prize, Flaming Lips.
I was all ready to talk about Elton John. Mine is Leave On that I like to do.
Yeah, Leave On's a good one. Did
Always
I get? I
works.
guess that's why they call it the blues on there. Did I get that on there? There it is. Number
Yeah, it's a
30,
25.
25. Yeah, but you might as well go with Tiny Dancer if you're going to do Leave On. Well, get the crowd involved, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like Tiny the
I also
the
don't
high
trust
part
that
of Tiny
balloon
Dancer
part of
for
that
some reason
song.
it's not as appealing to me.
Leave On makes cartoon balloons. What? No. That's one of the ones where what's his face sent through the lyrics and Elton John's just like, what?
Oh, Bernie
Taupin. When Bernie Taupin kicks the lyrics, he's just like, yeah, do this one's the next song. Leave On makes cartoon balloons in a. He's just like, what? He's like, what am I supposed to do with
That's when Bernie Taupin just like leaned on his keyboard
and just let it go.
and let it go.
Yeah.
For a while.
Yeah.
Hmm. It comes.
Yeah, look, I would go with Tiny Dancer. I'm going to have to override you on this one, Chief. I thought you were going to say, Do You Realize? Or any other Flaming Lips song you're going to push on us.
I would never do that.
You ever see Wayne Coyne around town? Riding around his bubble?
Yeah, I do. I lived in the same neighborhood as him.
Rolling down the street. He run in that bubble down the street?
No, but he drove around in like a Prius that had eyelashes.
Great.
On the headlights.
If you're leaning, you could be cleaning. That's all I got to say about Wayne Coyne. Back to work, buddy. Thanks for the call. Bye. Another call. Let's go to the hot phones. Hot phones. Best show. Hello.
Hi, Tom. It's Ben.
Ben, where are you calling from, Ben?
I'm calling from Fargo.
From Fargo. You can say it.
And I've got
say it. That's my deal, Wade.
3 or 4 possible ones for the list.
You're just powering past my Fargo reference, aren't you? Say that's my deal, Wade.
Yep.
You can't suggest a song for it unless you say that's my deal, Wade.
Say that
I
again?
don't know what goes down there at that McDonald's. Say that, and then you can pitch ideas.
I don't want to know what goes down there at that
There you go.
McDonald's.
Okay, what songs do you got?
One that just came on listening to everyone's Dancing Queen by ABBA. I have sung that before.
Dancing Queen's a good one. I'm trying to think. ABBA has to be on the list. What do you think?
I think, well, my favorite ABBA song is Gimme, Gimme, Gimme.
I was going to say Gimme, Gimme Me a Man After Midnight. Or...
Can I change it to Gimme, Gimme, Gimme?
Well,
Oh, okay.
Albertina
Well, then you're
just said
welcome. But yeah.
Yeah, well, you were looking for a co-write on that one? You're just like, I would say, gimme, gimme, gimme. What can I say? Gimme, gimme, gimme. Well, you can, but it was already just said by another person.
I mean, you can have it if you want.
Okay, that's fine. Gimme.
I'll put it this way. Oh.
No, what? You sure you wouldn't want to do, I'm going to tempt you with this, Ben. Waterloo. What do you think about Waterloo? Dun, 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 dun. Mama, because now you get all your Muriel's wedding things are brought in there. At Waterloo, Napoleon did surrender. Oh, yeah. And I have met my destiny in quite a similar way. The history book on the shelf is always repeating itself. right? What do you think about that? That's what they won the Eurovision with, Ben.
That's also a really great one.
What about Chiquita with your mama? Right, we could do that. We could do There Was Something in the Air That Night. The stars were bright. Fernando. Or
SOS.
SOS is a huge one.
Huge one.
Dun, 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 right? Or you know which one's caught on is I think why am I blanking on it? It's one of the Ani Fried. The ones Ani Fried sings. It's Super Trooper. People like Super Trooper also. But let's pick one. If ABBA's gonna be on one time, we're saying it's gonna be. We'll say gimme, gimme, gimme. Number 31, gimme, 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 ABBA.
Sounds great.
Team effort on that one.
Team effort. We all did it.
Yeah. We all gave it oral.
We all gave it. Yeah. 3 more calls. And how we doing here? How many we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to go. 12 to go.
Can I throw out a couple more
Yes,
quickly?
please.
All right. I think these are some obvious ones that no one's said yet. Lose Yourself, Eminem.
Anybody shows up.
They want to fight.
They're looking for a fight.
They're looking for a fight.
They're looking to mix it
They're
up.
looking to fight. It's always the guy who wants to fight.
Yeah.
What about Cocktail Bar?
What's that now?
Human League. Working as a waitress.
Don't You Want Me?
Yeah.
That's a good one. Number 46, Don't You Want Me, Human League.
And then I don't know if this is best or worst, but What's Up, 4 Non Blondes?
That's worst.
Yeah.
That's the worst, maybe. That song, there's people who be like, this song is great. And I'm like, no, it's not.
Friends in Low Places.
Yeah, I've seen that one kill at karaoke. Number 24, Friends in Low Places by Garth Brooks.
And then 3 from the chat. We got Purple Rain, Kokomo, Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
Purple Rain is tough.
Purple Rain's tough, but because it's like it's too much of that that's like around the thing.
Yeah.
What's like a Prince one that's like a home run? Then Kiss?
I don't know.
1999.
Raspberry Beret, maybe I've seen, but it doesn't.
1999.
Yeah.
Sister? No.
I'd say 1999 for sure.
Somebody show up at karaoke like, I want to do Sister by Prince. Yeah, sure. Just stay here, buddy. Beep, boop, 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 boop. Yeah, hello, police. Just come here, General. Just general principles. We need you to arrest somebody.
I just thought of one that comes up a lot.
What's
that's
that?
Closing Time.
Closing Time has to make the list by Semisonic. Number 49, Closing Time. I know who I want to take me home.
You know when people like to sing that?
When?
Near closing time.
Near closing time. Yes, that's right.
That's right.
And then that's why you also need to put number 42, Last Dance by Donna Summer.
Yep.
Yes, it's my last dance. Possum Kingdom by the Toadies, where does that rank? Doesn't make the list. Make up your mind and walk the lake tonight. I've done that. Let's. Now, do you have any suggestions? We have also in the studio, we have
Real award winning. Real award nominee.
Brick. Yes.
Brick.
Yes.
Wow.
No, don't let me shove you around like that. Introduce yourself properly.
I'm supposed to do the introduction?
Yes.
Okay. My name's Duffy.
Duffy. This guy writes. This is another famous writer. He's figured I'm at the Paley Center.
Well, I created
Haley Center.
Seinfeld famously.
You created Seinfeld.
And then what did you do?
I worked with Albertina. That's my.
No, this guy works on fancy shows. How many awards have you won?
So many.
Yeah, I don't. I've lost count.
Just
Tom.
count. You can count that high. One. You've got one award, don't you?
Yeah.
For what show?
Barry.
For Barry.
Yeah, no. Very proud of Barry, actually.
Of course, and you
Yeah.
should be. It's a great show. You're very successful. Must be nice.
He's shy now, but he was
Head Over Heels by Tears for Fears, number 37.
Can I throw in?
Of course.
I was going to say we don't have any Katy Perry on this.
What would you put on it?
Well, your favorite song, which is
California.
I thought it was Hot and Cold.
Oh, Hot and Cold. I've done Hot and Cold at karaoke.
I mean,
You change your mind like a girl. What? It's like kind of like this is a little mean.
It's a great one though.
Seems to not like women very much. The lyrics of that one, because it's like a bitch, I suppose. You're just like, okay, getting mad. Cause you're hot and you're cold, you're up and you're down, you're left and you're right, you're wrong and you're right. We fight, we break up, we kiss, we make up. Right? Yeah, I like that one.
I just wanted to hear you sing it.
Number 36. I know which one goes on here. Holy moly. Number 4. Video Games by Lana Del Rey. Said, pull it up a beer. Said, get over here and play a video game. I'm in my favorite sundress, watching me get undressed, take a body downtown. Play a video game. It's you, it's all for you. Everything I do, tell you all the time. Heaven is a place on earth where you like to do the things you want to do. I heard that you like the bad girls, honey. Is that true? It's better than I ever even knew. They said that the world was made for two. Only worth living if somebody is loving you. Baby, now you do. The best. Truly my hero. I don't have many heroes in this life. Lana Del Rey is one of them.
Great.
If I could someday meet Lana Del Rey, I would faint. I would truly faint. I'd be like, I just want to say, I always saw you were great, and when Brian Williams said you did bad on Saturday Night Live, and you did so much better, you were on Letterman 2 days later, you did. And then your album, you had the Chemtrails Cross Country Club. I like that one. Blue Banisters is great too. But my favorite is probably Lust for Life. All right, let's see. 2 out of 3 Ain't Bad by Meatloaf goes at number 23.
Maybe. Well, I've done this one. I don't know that makes the best list, but My Own Worst Enemy
By
Lit. By famous band Lit.
Yeah. By Lit.
I don't think it makes the list.
No, it doesn't.
Thank you.
Don't Stop Me Now by Queen should make the list.
Yes,
though.
that one is definitely makes
Number 29, Don't Stop Me Now by Queen. Yes.
Len, Steal My Sunshine.
That's a good one. Yes, that's. Oh, you know what? Pat Byrne. Steal My Sunshine at number 35 by Len. And then 36, New Radicals. You get what you give. Because at 36.
Mm-hmm.
Connect with Marilyn Manson, Courtney Love, and Amanda Hanson. I did that one time. I was like, come on, I will kick your ass. And then afterwards, somebody's like, hey, man, that wasn't cool. And I was like, what? He goes, don't you know who I am? I'm like, who? He goes, I'm Isaac Hansen. He's a guitarist from Hanson. Was at the karaoke bar.
Wait,
That's wild.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop my sentence.
Yeah, we can all stop our sentences.
Let me just stop right there.
Besho, hello.
Yeah, he was 4 when. Mm-hmm.
Besho, hello. No, you're gone. You're gone. The Bible. Hello, Besho.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, to whom am I speaking?
How's it going?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. They usually don't ask. Callers usually don't ask how I'm doing, and I appreciate that.
Not very polite, do they?
I know they aren't. To whom am I speaking now?
This is Stephen in Oakland.
Stephen in Oakland. You got something for me? We're wrapping it up, but I want to hear what you got.
I know you're winding down.
Yeah.
I have a couple.
We got 3 slots left. 3 slots.
Okay. All right. How about Need You Tonight by In Excess?
That's a pretty good one. Yeah, but I would say
No.
Don't Change by In Excess. Right? I'm standing here on the ground. That's the karaoke one. If we're going to do In Excess, don't change for you. Don't change a thing for me. 32, Don't Change by In Excess, please. What's that?
I have a big one.
Okay, well, talking to the mic.
Sorry, I'm thinking. I know. I should talk into the mic. Faith by George Michael.
Faith by George Michael is a big one. This is what we're going to do. We're moving. Faith by George Michael can go at number 9, and we'll move Summer Nights to number 2. We'll switcheroo there. Okay.
You know, Tom, I once saw you perform karaoke.
You did? Where was that?
I did. It was in Chicago.
Oh, that's right. After we did a show, I went to a karaoke place. And what song did I do? I can't remember.
You sang What It Takes by Aerosmith.
Oh, that should be on this list.
Oh, wow. That's a great one.
Tell me what it takes for you can leave in the night without thinking you lost everything that was good that you thought in the toss of the dice. Stephen?
You walked in and just put an extra set of dollars into the tip jar to make sure that you were ahead of everybody. It was a class move.
Thank you. Some would call it a crass, gross move. I appreciate, Stephen, you say it's a classy move. I appreciate it. All right, I gotta bounce.
Take care.
Okay, bye. Okay, What It Takes, we're gonna take off the list because What It Takes should go on there. Let's take Brother Love Salvation Show off the list, and that should be What It Takes by Aerosmith. But there should be a Neil Diamond song on there. That's such a ringer. Like I Am, I Said is such a big one. I am, I said. Because it's good for people who don't have much of a voice. LA's fine, the sunshine. You know what's a big one for here is Phantom Planet, California.
California, yes.
That one. Everybody loves California, here we come, right back where we started from.
Because we're in California.
Because we are, and people here
like to
clearly forget.
They like to remember that they're in California.
We're in California. Speaking of Danny, California should be on the list, which I've done. I'm going to take... Let's take off the list. I'm going to take Paranoid Android off the list and put, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Because that should be Karma Police anyway.
Yes. Of course. Famously.
Yeah. Or anything off of King of Limbs.
People were asking to switch that with Creep as well.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Of course. Creep should be way up there. Creep is a big one. Let's switch that. What was I saying 48 should be?
Oh, you just said...
it's starting to say.
Okay.
What?
Wait.
Please.
You're...
Phantom Planet.
Phantom Planet.
California by
right.
Phantom Planet.
Almost forgot where I was.
Yeah, exactly. And that will stand in as all of the California songs.
That's right.
Number 1, Born to Run by Bruce Springsteen.
The greatest.
The greatest.
I've seen you do that.
You've
I will
seen
say.
me,
I will
yes.
say. I've seen you do karaoke once,
Yeah.
and
did
you
that.
were just. People talked about it afterwards. That's how good it was.
But that could also mean a lot of things.
I mean, like 10 minutes later.
Like people were talking. Well, that could still mean a lot of things like that.
No, they were talking about it in a good way. It was great.
My friends, I think we got our list. I'm going to take these quick calls, see if anybody can say anything that doesn't make the list. Best show, real quick, what do you got?
Hey, Tom, it's Jonathan in Houston. I got a few things. I know we're in a hurry, but I think it's perfect timing because I was thinking Cracklin' Rosie is the Neil Diamond song to go with. No?
Yeah, I think you might be right on that. Let's take Like a Bird off. Like a Bird, right? Like a Bird sucks. That should be Cracklin' Rosie by Neil Diamond. Cracklin' Rose, you're a star-board woman. Or what about Forever in Blue Jeans,
That's
babe?
the one. That's the one.
Money talks, but it don't sing and dance, and it don't walk. And I feel like I'm
Cracklin'
gonna do
Rosie
Will
is that,
Ferrell
hey now,
impression.
hey now, you know.
Oh, I know
Gets the
Cracklin'
crowd
Rosie,
going.
my friend. Jonathan, who do you think you're talking to here?
Okay.
Jonathan, with all due respect, get off my phone. You creep. And Creep is on the list, right? Creep is on the list.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it again?
It's
It should be very high on the list, actually.
yeah. I feel like that's got to be like 8.
I would say Creep should maybe. Where is it now? It isn't. Okay. Well, let's take Don't Stop Believin' off the list and make that Creep number 13. Best show. Hello.
Hi, Tom.
Hi. To whom am I speaking?
This is Ramon from Mexico, the
You're
state
calling
of Mexico.
from Mexico. How are you? Ramon, you said?
Yeah, that's right.
Ramon, are you a big karaoke fan?
Yes, I am.
What song? What song should be on the list then? Let's see what gets bumped by your suggestion.
How about Winner Takes It All by ABBA?
I think we can only fit one ABBA song on, and we have Gimme, Gimme, Gimme on there, right? What do we have? Yeah, we have Gimme, Gimme, Gimme number 31. I would I'd have 15 ABBA songs on here if I had my way. I'd have When I Kiss the Teacher would be number 43. Everybody gasped, when I kiss the teacher. Do you know that song?
Yeah.
Their biggest album, Arrival. They're putting it together. They have lined up Dancing Queen. Knowing Me, Knowing You. Gimme, Gimme, Gimme's on there. Money, Money, Money's on there. And they say to themselves, you know what song should kick this album off? When I Kiss the Teacher. First song on the album.
Yeah.
What a move. They're just saying, hey, we got hits on this thing, but we are still ABBA and we are still very weird.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do whatever. Let's just put that weird song about a teacher on there.
Exactly. All right, Ramon, I got to bounce. Thanks for the call. Final call. Here we go. Best show, hello.
Hey, this is Andre.
Andre.
Hey, this is Andre in Taos, New Mexico.
Mexico coming through at the end of the show. How are you, Andre?
Hey, no, Taos, New Mexico.
Oh, New Mexico. Okay. You're better than that old Mexico that Ramon was from, right? Are you tired of old Mexico? I could do those. That's where I'm going to end up with, because my career is already in some form of free fall right now. It is a matter of months, not years, before I'm doing that guy on commercials. Are you tired of mopping your floor? Are you tired of having all these old stamps? Like just things that saying that this is a problem.
Things you're tired of?
Yeah. And just hoping there's some product that's a solution to that.
Mm-hmm.
Are you tired of old Mexico? Well, now we've got New Mexico. So what do you got, Andre?
I think the best Bowie song for karaoke is Rock and Roll Suicide.
I would agree with you. Actually, I wouldn't agree with you. You sure you don't think the best one would be what are the Bowie ones? I mean, Suffragette City.
Suffragette
just
City
blows everybody away. I gotta say, Suffragette City, Andre. And
the one that I've done and gotten a lot of feedback from was Young Americans. You know, it has
Young
big
Americans
highs
is
and big
huge.
lows, you know.
The Young Americans is tricky though.
It is tricky and it's long.
But the thing about it that makes it work is that
It has
long,
the word America in it?
but it has a lot of singing.
Yes,
like
it does.
you don't have to stand there like a
Yes.
sucker on stage. You only stand there for the boom, 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 and that gives you a little chance to get ready for the right, because you got to get ready.
Well, you can really fall on your face if you don't hit that high note on "Ain't There One Damn Song That Can Make."
Exactly. If somebody was like, "Ain't there one damn song that can make me break down," and he'd be like, "Boo." Okay, we're taking Head Over Heels by Tears for Fears off, and we're putting on, what do we say? Young American, Suffragette City. Where are we at?
I think energy-wise, Suffragette City is better, but Young Americans always does well.
Yeah, I think if this is a list for people, let's put on Suffragette City. It's a safer play. Shorter. Yes, exactly. Andre, thank you for the call. Final call of the show. Man, what a great episode of the show. We finally finished a list in one episode of the show. It had to happen. We did it. We done did it, everybody. And I want to thank my friends, Albertina.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Duff.
Thanks, Tom.
All the awards these guys have. I have nothing. I've never been. How many award shows have you been to?
2.
2? How many have you been to, Tommy?
2, yeah.
Guess how many I've been to?
13.
0.
You know what's your award show, though? This right here.
Oh, no. I'm not saying I'm not doing great. But I'm just
No,
saying.
I'm telling you. You do great every week.
Yeah, I know. I know that.
Yeah, but where are we now?
Where are you now?
Yeah.
You're going to leave here with your awards. I leave here and I got 6 hours and 21. I got 6 days and 21 hours to go till I get back to this again. Of just, it's like if you're going to be Superman for 3 hours a week. Just imagine that's what it's like. You go back to be stupid Clark Kent now for 6 days.
You got to put glasses on.
Yeah. Yeah, like lens crafters.
Like lens crafters. They're back in business.
They're back in business. What do you mean we got contacts? Yes, hi, I'd like contacts. My name is Clark Kent. I don't think that's a good idea, Clark. Everybody's going to know you're Superman. Yeah, thanks for listening. We will be back next week. And let's play one of the songs on the way out. I dedicate this to my... Let's play a song on this list on the way out. There we go. No, there it is. Get ready. I don't know. These are weird remixes, so this might suck. But it sucks anyway. The song sucks anyway, so goodbye. The Best Show is produced in partnership with the Forever Dog Podcast Network. The show is hosted by Tom Scharpling and features John Worster, Jason Gore, Pat Byrne, and Michael Lisk. The show is produced and written by Jason Gore, Pat Byrne, Michael Lisk, John Worster, and Tom Scharpling. The Best Show is executive produced by Tom Scharpling, Brett Boehm, Joe Cilio, and Alex Ramsey. The show is engineered and mastered by Andrew Gleason, website and technical support provided by Martine Sellis, and the show is recorded at Forever Dog Studios in Los Angeles. Support The Best Show on Patreon over at patreon.com/thebestshow and follow us on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram over at Best Show 4 Life. That's Best Show number 4 Life. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week.